It's gonna be 5 hours of shame.
I don't have that.
You
much
going
time.
from nowhere. I got you for 3 minutes. 3 minutes of pain time.
At least pay me up front. Or give me a little.
You never
bit.
seen Spider-Man? Okay, never mind.
Nope. The movie, the first movie.
Yeah, the first
Yeah.
one.
Okay.
The one with.
Yeah, I think we're live now.
Okay.
Right.
I
how are you?
Oh, serious.
How are you streaming this, like, over YouTube or something?
yes.
Oh, what?
Hello, everyone. This is episode 1 of the poopy cummy broad podcast. Today,
Yay!
The
Go-
poopy,
I'm here-
cummy-
yes, the poopy cummy podcast, and I am here with the boys.
Who's the commie?
Introduce yourselves.
Wow.
Hey,
Hi, my name is Doc. I'm an Antifa super soldier.
nice.
Hi, I'm Adolf, and I'm a black white supremacist.
Nice. And I am, uh, Jesus Christ. I'm some sort of,
Jesus Christ.
yeah, I'm Jesus. Yep. Here we go. I'm Jesus, and I will save all your guys' souls. It'll be pretty cool.
No, I
Sure,
can't
why
be
not?
saved.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, I'm
Never
going
say
out.
never.
Never say die. Black Sabbath. Best album.
Oh yeah, good song for sure.
That's the best Black Sabbath album ever.
Wrong.
Definitely not. Definitely not. But yeah, for real. Do you want us to actually introduce ourselves, or is that good enough?
Yeah, that was good enough, I guess.
All right.
There goes your demonetization.
I was never monetized in the first place. I have like 40 something subs.
And how many people are watching?
500.
Probably no one.
Okay, well, 2 people are watching right now, but one's just me and the other is who the fuck's watching this? Why are you watching this? Say something.
Hey, if you're watching this, hey, stop. This is literally the first episode, so stop.
I think they
Oh.
left. Fucking hell.
Oh.
What's this? What's
Oh
the
wow,
topic?
that's ridiculous. Yeah, what even is the topic?
Okay,
What
fine.
even is this?
Alright. Of course I got the topic ready. You can't, why do you underestimate me so much? Okay. So,
Yeah, it is.
Peach, you're a cuck. Tell us about that.
Well, I mean, I'm not one.
I
I mean,
y-
you call me a cuck all the time. I mean, the word is basically meaningless.
I mean,
I'm the cuck of the cuck.
you quite literally are a cuck,
I'm a
though.
card holder.
How? What even is a cuck?
Someone who's like you.
I got a
Meaning
question.
what?
I got a question. Can a woman be a cuck?
Really, no one's a cuck because really no one can define what a cuck is.
The fact that you're a cuck is pretty much self-evident, Peach.
So whoever's like me is a cuck.
Yes.
The exception that confirms the rule.
So then it's meaningless.
Don't call
No.
yourself meaningless.
I'm not saying I'm meaningless. I'm saying the word cuck is meaningless. I'm essentially the definition of one.
Oh my god,
wanna-
someone in the live chat. Oh my god, it's God. God is watching and he said hi!
Hey, what's up, God? It's
Fuck you,
your
God.
boy Jesus. I'm right
God is-
here.
God is gay.
What's up? It's Jesus. Hey, don't call my dad gay.
No. Too late. I want to hear Peach like rag on a bunch of bands.
Yes.
Rag on a bunch of what?
On a bunch of bands, just like a bunch of bands you hate and could just talk shit about. I want to hear that.
Oh boy. All right. You sure you want to hear that?
Yeah, I want to hear it.
All right. Let's talk about some bands I hate then. All right. So we got Kiss. I think they're
Oh.
a terrible band.
They are
Oh, you started off strong because that's the first band I loved when I was a kid.
Oh boy. But
Oh,
yeah, Kiss.
nah,
Oh man, there's so many reasons why I hate them. So
Why?
first of all, they're really just about the image and not actually their sound. So yeah, I think that's a bunch of bullshit.
they're
It's the
chads. They're like
definition of
super
basically
chads.
being like a sellout. I don't
They're
see
all
how
about
they're
making money
chad.
and hooking up with chicks. That's super
Yeah,
chad.
fuck that. It should be about the music, not about how much of a fucking douche you can be. That shit's
Yeah.
not cool.
Nah,
for how much
music's
you-
overrated.
Second of all, their music isn't even that good. In fact, a lot of it's terrible.
What about the Elder?
The Elder?
Mhm.
How
What?
can you hate Detroit
I
Rock
can
City?
do an imitation
For
of
real.
Kiss concert.
Sure.
No. Do you want an encore? No, we gotta work tomorrow.
Nah, you gotta go like Paul Stanley. He always goes, "Paper, you like cold gin."
Yeah, that's a pretty good impression.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
I,
Kiss.
I, I know
Another
Kiss is
thing about
garbage
Kiss.
objectively, but
So-
I love them still. Like I can't help it because
Well,
they're
I
like
mean-
superheroes, but they play guitars. It's cool.
I'm not a fan of superheroes. I think
No, if you want
superheroes are pretty lame, honestly.
Cape shit is pretty lame nowadays, but
I just really don't get superheroes. They're just I don't get them. They're just so lame. Unless you count like Goku and Sailor Moon as superheroes, because they're pretty cool.
They're not really superheroes. They're more of anti-heroes.
you know, Trey
Goku isn't
Azagthoth
really
from
that
Morbid
much
Angel loves Sailor Moon.
What?
Really?
That's
Nice.
my favorite. I know, legit. There's pictures up on like with him like with a Sailor Moon poster.
Heck yeah, dude. That's pretty sick. Heck yeah.
Man, I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
anyway, so another thing I hate about Kiss. So yeah, they're the definition of sellouts because I mean they basically conformed to whatever trend there was. In
Okay,
the 70s it was hard rock. In the late 70s it was disco. In the 80s it was glam metal. In the 90s they became grunge. I shit you not.
okay. Check this out. I know
And-
all this. Here's my comeback to that is that I don't I think Metallica are sellouts. They're definitely sellouts because they kind of predicated their whole image in the beginning of like,
Hey.
oh, like we're not about making videos and we're not about like conforming. Whereas Kiss was always like we're about the money. So in a way they're not sellouts.
At least you
'cause
know
they
what
were
you
always
got
upfront
to
about it.
Bullshit. Okay, first of all,
Metallica
so
was
I love
really-
Metallica. I'm not denying they're sellouts. I really just mostly am a fan of their stuff where they didn't sell out. As for Kiss,
Yeah, I like
though,
the
they're
yeah,
ultimate
that's the
fucking sellouts. Because all they did was conform to just whatever trend there was. It doesn't matter if you made a commitment to not being sellouts before. That doesn't make you not a sellout. Kiss are definitely
They're
still
bandwagon
sellouts.
jumpers for sure. I'm not saying that, but I wouldn't call them sellouts. They're
That's
bandwagon jumpers.
basically
for
what a
sure.
sellout
Same
is.
with, same with the Metallica. I don't think that's a sellout because I mean you could be a sellout and like play the same thing over and over again if it makes you money. It's about like making money. That's I guess. So I guess
Yeah,
maybe
that's what sellouts are. They only give a shit about the money and not the sound.
It's
Mm.
cancelled to the. It's cancelled to the.
Oh
art
yeah,
of
and
music.
speaking. Wait, what?
Sellouts are cancelled to the art of music.
Yeah.
I mean it depends. I mean I know Metallica is also about the money, but I know Kiss is all about the money, but they're upfront about it, so I can kind of respect it because they're like we're just about the money. So I'm like, okay.
How can you respect that just because they admit it? That doesn't make them not douches. Just because they're
I-
like, oh, haha,
I-
yeah, we admit we're douches.
Yeah, but he respects the honesty.
Yeah.
I
I
can see
mean,
that.
sure.
I don't like everything. I don't like
I mean-
everything Kiss does. I don't like Hot in the Shade and fucking
I'd
Animalized
rather
and
have,
shit.
have an asshole that is honest to me than an asshole that is lying to me.
Yeah, exactly. It's like Metallica. Metallica with
I
that
mean,
whole like
sure.
Live Nation shit when they were all like trying to act like they were like all about like the fans and shit, yet they're fucking scalping tickets for like hundreds and hundreds of dollars. That's like kind of shady shit, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I agree. That is shady. I'm not like. So So Metallica, they're actually my favorite band, but I will agree that they've done some fuck shit. I'm not gonna deny that.
Which
Oh,
I
yeah.
The
don't
whole
know.
Napster scandal, that was fucked. I ain't denying any of that.
I like how
I don't-
people try and defend him with that. They're like, "Oh, well, the music business isn't making any money." It's like, so
Yeah, I don't defend that at all. Not
I
even
don't.
I'm not
That's
even
good.
gonna defend Metallica for that.
I don't think Metallica needs defending. They have like, and it sucks too because it's like they have so much money, yet they only put out an album every like what, like 6 years. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but still, they're so Death Magnetic and Hardwired to Self Destruct. Those were fantastic albums. You gotta admit.
I gotta disagree. It sounds like a bunch of rich old dudes trying to be thrash metal again, and it just
Definitely
fails.
not. It
Fucking
definitely had a
based.
great rap down.
See, this is why you earned your name, Doc. You are the based god.
Here's the
Well,
thing
here's-
though. Like they
here's
have
the
so
thing,
much
though. Those
money,
were
yet they have such a
great albums.
shitty tone. It's like, what the fuck?
Hey, they were great albums. They had a newer sound to it, but they were still definitely thrash.
I'll give you
Yeah.
this. Hardwired
Protected
had little
sound.
tiny moments, but it was just little tiny moments. It wasn't like
Hey,
wasn't
Hardwired
as
has
bad
some
as
good
Mitch.
songs. The self-titled track, "Spit Out the Bone," "Moth into Flame." Those were all amazing songs.
more like Moth into Lame.
Come on,
Am I
that song
right?
kicked ass.
Eh.
That song's great.
Here's
I feel
the thing
like
that
you-
kind of
I feel like you just love to hate Metallica just because they're
no,
the
no.
most
I'll do that
popular
with Slayer
thrash
too.
metal.
Like Slayer's been shitty for a long time.
What
Like,
the
they're
fuck,
all-
man? Slayer's fantastic. Bro,
Dude,
you're hating
hang
on
on,
the
man,
new
Pentland
best
was
band
fucking
ever.
dumb.
And yeah, you're defending Kiss and shit. What the fuck?
I'll defend here. Here's a band I'll defend. Exodus. Exodus is still badass.
Okay, Exodus.
Like
Okay, I can
they're
agree
still
with you on that.
pretty
Exodus were always poopy. Always poopy. Proto pizza thrash bullshit. Fuck them.
Hey, Pizza Thrash is awesome. I
No.
love me
I
some
wouldn't.
pizza.
Okay. I would say that they inspire pizza thrash, but I wouldn't say they were pizza thrash. They definitely inspired
Well-
it. I'm not gonna.
Well,
say
yeah,
that they-
that's what proto Pizza Thrash is.
I would say more of proto pizza thrash would be
Anthrax.
Oh
is
yeah,
like
Anthrax
proto
for
pizza
sure.
thrash.
They're the definition of proto Pizza Thrash. Absolutely.
I love Anthrax too, so it's like
Yeah, they're fantastic. Can't go wrong with Anthrax. There's some
Joey
awesome
Belladonna, their best singer.
SOD
Oh, yeah,
was
for
the
sure.
better Anthrax.
shit. Oh man, it's hard to choose between those two. I really love them both. They're just both great in different ways. But yeah, they're
I
both
got-
fantastic. bands.
I got 3 words for you: persistence of time. That album.
I mean,
fucking
yeah,
banged.
for sure. That was a good album, for sure.
I am the
Oh
walking
yeah.
demon.
So the only band I've mentioned that I hate so far is Kiss. Should I keep going on?
Yes.
Yeah, keep going.
All right.
Kiss was a good
So another
song.
band I think is shit. Bring Me the Horizon. I fucking can't
Yes,
stand those
yes.
albums.
Oh, I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
I am not gonna defend them. I hate that band.
Yeah, I hate them so much. I mean, I will admit I like their deathcore shit. I think their deathcore shit's pretty solid actually. But then they went from deathcore that was pretty decent to shitty metalcore to even shittier post-hardcore, and then they
But
just
they're
went
very,
to fucking
very
like
little.
emo and then alternative rock, and now they're like fucking the worst fucking pop ever. They just get worse and worse, and it pisses me off. They're just so trash.
I
They're
can't
the
wait for.
definition of sellouts.
Yeah,
Actually, I'd say they're bigger sellouts than Kiss. Actually,
I don't think you know what the word sellout means.
I do know what the word sellout means. Yeah, they're definitely bigger sellouts than Kiss.
they can't pay it, so that's why
What?
they try out. They probably have money problems, so that's why they
Yeah,
try
that's
and
probably why.
they do that kind of
I
music.
can't wait for when Bring Me the Horizon has its 5-figure Death Punch phase. That's gonna be
Oh
awesome.
god.
That's another terrible band.
I mean, so Five Finger Death Punch. I will admit, I do like their first album, but that's
Like,
like- I'm not a fan of them. I'm not defending them. I'm just saying their first album is actually not that bad.
Are you wearing an affliction shirt right now?
No.
Are you wearing a flat brim cap?
No.
Yeah, yelling at your trailer park wife that to get you a beer.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's definitely Five Finger Death Punch.
You forget the wife beater. You know the
Five
the
Finger
shirt.
Death Punch is for Nickelback fans that want to get even more hardcore.
Basically, yeah.
Fuck Nickelback.
Honestly, I like Nickelback. I think they have good sound.
Wait, what? Are you tone deaf?
Yeah, I
Can
said
you
it. What's wrong with
can you do
liking
me a favor,
Nickelback?
Peach? Can you do me a favor, Peach?
Nope, I will not do you that favor.
Can you look at this photograph?
Oh yeah. First, yeah. Yeah, I will look at that photograph.
Look at this photograph.
The fuck, we have 3 other people watching this shit now. Why?
We're
Nice.
talking about Nickelback.
Hello,
All
guys.
the
We're
Nickelback
talking about
fans
Nickelback.
are-
Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna mute myself for a sec.
Oh, okay.
You're gonna listen to Nickelback. So more terrible bands. How about? Damn, I'm really not home in metal. My metal experience is that not
Metal is
that-
overrated, dude.
Yeah, much of it is the same.
Bro,
Metal is just a mistake.
dude, you mostly listen to punk, and you're telling me that most metal's just the same.
What's your favorite
Well,
punk band?
My favorite. Oh, that's hard. My favorite punk.
There's only a few good answers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like Streetlight Manifesto
Never heard of them.
kind of things.
You like Black Flag?
Kinda. I like their early work, their early work, but not so much their latest things.
Not Henry Rollins.
No.
Henry Rollins was their best singer. He used to punch people in the crowd.
Yeah, was he that?
Yeah, he would just like grab people and just start like hitting them in the face.
Yeah, I do know that they done that kind of shit in the early days, but was he that? Yeah, I forgot his name. But I'm also really into things like agnostic front and such. But
Yeah,
bit
Gnostic
more
Front's
hard.
pretty sick. They're cool.
Yeah,
Oh
man.
my god,
Yeah, dope.
someone in the live chat asked if the Earth is flat or not.
Yeah, we live
No,
on a flat Earth.
It's a cube.
Go into the ocean, and then you're eventually just gonna fall off.
The Earth is clearly a donut. God damn it.
The Earth is a triangle.
Yeah, if you get over the edge, you just slide down. Like a big water slide.
Yeah, you just go wee, slide down into the sun.
Yeah. Because water protects you against the sun.
What's another punk band? Let me think.
The Casualties.
Eh.
Exploited. They were
Meh.
awesome.
Exploit. Yeah. Exploit.
Oh wait, I can check. I got a lot. Let me see. Where's my hard drive? I can name some.
My favorite punk band is Mortician.
Speaking of Mortician, I just got my Mortician shirt the other day.
Sick.
Atrocity Solution. I really like.
When you open the package, it probably went. With the Mortician bass tone.
Crash is also something great. Chromax.
Chromax are sick. Oh, what about GBH?
Yeah, man, I've seen them live.
That's sick. GBH is cool. Discharge.
This
I
shot,
just
yeah.
remembering a bunch of punk bands now. There's a lot of good ones.
Yeah, Discharge is my favorite punk band.
Death Before Dishonor, also created the band. Discipline.
Discharge. Oh my god. When Discharge try to go glam metal with the Grave New World.
Yeah.
That's
That was a
amazing.
disaster.
Oh, I love it. I love when bands do. I love when Celtic Frost did it
H2O.
with Cold Lake. I love it.
War Coma. I really like those guys.
War Coma?
Yeah.
That's a
Wait,
cool
I can
name.
send you. Yeah, I can send you a song on YouTube.
YouTube.
YouTube. YouTube.
Uh-oh.
We're gonna be demonetized now.
Yeah, who cares? Welcome to 2021.
Welcome to the Thunderdome.
1984.
What's your favorite prog metal One Piece?
Posted in HQ.
What?
I'm not really into prog metal.
If you had to pick one.
Still don't know.
You'd probably like Dream Theater.
Dream Theater is
I know
very
the band.
not
I
great.
never actually listened to them.
Dream Theater is like this is how you can tell like a real prog metal fan from a fake prog metal or like a pleb prog metal fan is when they're like, oh, Dream Theater is like the most technical, amazing band. And you're like, okay, this is like one of those like Metallica is the heaviest band sort of people. You're just like, okay, I can't take this person's opinion seriously.
No.
Flip side of that, if they say Watchtower is their favorite prog metal band, you're like, okay, this person's like fucking based as fuck.
I like Cradle of Filth. The early works.
Oh no, not a good. That is not a
Sphere,
good thing to admit.
Bro, Norman.
Fuck that.
My favorite true black metal band is Dimmu Borgir.
I like Lothar. Kalma.
We only listen to National Socialist black metal here.
No, bro, you can't just say that.
I didn't say socialist to what? It's Brazilian.
As if that makes it better.
Yeah.
Just blame other people.
Really though, war metal like fucking annihilates black metal. I will take war metal.
I hate war
whatever.
metal. It's all the freaking same. Ooh, let's kill some Nazis.
What? What are you talking about?
You're talking about war metal.
I'm talking about war metal. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, like what are you on about?
I think you're
No.
thinking war metal's a different thing.
Yeah, maybe. Could be.
I'm talking about shit like blasphemy, blood.
I was thinking
Blood
about
isn't
Sabaton.
war metal, you dumbass.
I feel like their first album is like it feels like
I was thinking about things like Sabaton.
no.
No, Sabaton isn't war metal, you.
That's literally a meme. Have you seen that one where it's like when you talk about war metal and then when like she talks about war metal and it has Sabaton?
Hey, I was saying I'm not into metal that much. I like it, but yeah.
Sabaton's horrible.
Indeed.
I'm gonna start a Sabaton cover band, but it's gonna be like actually war metal. We're just gonna like turn all the songs into actual war metal songs.
Oh god, do it!
I will when I stop being lazy. But yeah, black metal. I like first generation black metal is fucking amazing.
Yeah,
Like fucking Venom and shit. Like I love that.
yeah, fucking Venom, Hellhammer, Sarcophagar. Gonna hold a candle to the second wave and beyond stuff.
Do you consider Merciful Fate first wave black metal?
Okay,
No.
back.
Some
What did
people
I
don't.
miss?
Talking about first wave black metal.
Holy crap. Sorry, I had my volume down. So I'm back. What did I miss?
First wave black metal.
Oh boy. All right. Can I add to this?
Yes.
All right. All right. Cool.
Turn your volume
let me
down,
just
there's an
say-
echo.
Oh. Okay. All right. So let me just say, Venom is hands down the best black metal band just of all time. Really.
You fucking
They're-
rule.
Hey, thanks, man. You too.
You redeemed yourself with like the Kiss comment. You just redeemed yourself by saying Venom fucking rules because they do.
Thanks, I guess. But yeah, I love me some Venom. They're fantastic. Their sound is just raw, energetic, just overall just awesomeness.
You
They
only you only think Venom is the best black metal band because they're just spooky thrash.
I wouldn't even call them spook. They're more. Venom is more. It's satanic Motorhead.
basically, yeah. That's basically the best way to describe them.
Yeah, but Paige has a very unbased opinion of thinking that Venom's better than Motorhead.
What?
Oh, God,
they
that's
are
so
better than
tough.
Motorhead. Venom
God,
are
I
just
can't
more-
even.
What? They're more intense. They're more cool. They rock harder. They have a
Have
more
you heard the
diverse
album
sound.
Overkill though?
I mean,
That's a sick
not
album.
all
though.
of it. I've heard
Come
some
on.
of it.
Motorhead has a lot of sick albums. So I
Alright.
mean, that's a. I couldn't even do that. I couldn't even like. You'd have to give me like an album by album. If you're like, oh, okay, Ace of Spades versus At War with Satan or something, like you gotta do that for me to even be able to judge them because I can do it just by.
Yeah, I can still judge them. I mean, like, I'd say just overall, just whenever I listen to Motorhead versus whenever I listen to Venom, I just prefer Venom. I mean, I'm not saying Motorhead doesn't kick ass too. I mean, they're great. Don't get me wrong.
That's fair enough. I like both.
Alright.
So
Yeah, they're both awesome. Can we just all agree that they're both great bands?
no, they both suck.
Wow.
I'm
Makes you happy.
joking. That's another. Do y'all consider Merciful Fate part of the first wave of black metal? Some
No.
people don't.
No.
No,
I'd say not really. I mean, I'd say they're really just more heavy metal.
I feel like they got their foot in there. They might not be fully it, like sound wise for sure, but like in terms of like the image and what they were trying to put across, I feel like.
I mean, yeah, they definitely had the influence of the image, but like,
I'd say they're definitely at least significantly influential of the scene.
actually,
I
the
love-
the self-titled EP, I'd say it's close
Nuns
enough
have
to
no
like,
fun.
yeah, it's like close enough to like black metal, I guess.
I love Merciful Fate.
Yeah, they're cool.
How can you not like King Diamond when he goes?
I don't know if I like him.
Have you heard them before?
It's just so out of my field.
That's how he sounds. Listen to Satan's Fall when he goes.
Shut up.
You sound less like King Diamond and more like the fucking guy from Silent Soul.
I can't sound like no. I don't think anybody can sound like King Diamond.
That is true.
I don't think King Diamond gets enough props.
Don't know.
Whereas like bands like Ghost get too much props. Fucking hate
Yeah,
that
that's
band.
true. Ghost is a bit overrated.
It's like let's take the shtick of King Diamond and mix it with Blue Oyster Cult. That's what they did.
Basically, yeah.
and I hate him for it. It's like that's like girlfriend metal.
Hey, don't be dissing girlfriend metal, my guy. Fucking typo negative slaps.
I'll give him that. Like typo's cool. Like I'm not saying that all girlfriend metal is bad. There's some good stuff.
Okay, what even counts as girlfriend metal? Just like metal that
Uh,
leans more gothic-ish.
No, it's just like him. You know that band? Their girlfriend.
Oh,
I don't know who him is.
I can tell that.
ugh.
I can tell you know what they are.
I call that
Yeah.
suicide music.
He hears it and he just wants to kill himself. But yeah,
Yeah,
I feel
know.
like girlfriend metal is like, I guess, what like metal that has predominantly girl fans, I guess.
No, I think it's just one step above emo.
That would be bands like Bolt for My
Yep.
Valentine.
Yeah. Shit you want to
I-
kill yourself.
I remember when I went to go see
And,
Typo,
host
it
of
was
all the bands,
predominantly women
Papa
there for
Roach.
Typo.
Papa Roach is also in that category.
I used to get Papa Roach mixed up with Linkin Park.
That's not surprising.
That's fair. They're definitely easy to confuse. Have a
They
very
got like the
similar-
same sort of like, think about it, like cut my life into pieces, and then you like put that together
Okay,
with
okay.
crying in my skin. Like,
Okay,
they're, like,
as
this
someone,
They're both
as someone,
edgy 2000s
Okay, as-
new metal.
okay, as someone that used to be a new metal kid, I am kind of insulted by that.
Is this your last result?
I hear that.
I'm trying to. I feel like
Conan.
Korn is the least cringy new metal band.
Yeah,
Um,
definitely.
That's. Hmm.
I don't know, man.
What about
They
Machine
were
Head,
just-
though?
He's insane.
Oh, Machine Head was the cringiest because like they were jumping on that wagon. Like they started off as like a Biohazard ripoff, and then they like were like
Yeah, true.
with the Burning
Yeah.
Red. They're like, we're just gonna go full new metal.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty weird how they went new metal because I definitely prefer their groove metal and thrash metal stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, it's not that weird, because, like, it's like groove
What's
metal
talking about?
exists, like, pretty much in this awkward middle zone between thrash and new metal.
I'll take
Yeah,
groove metal
that's
over new
fine.
metal any day. Groove metal is fucking
Yeah.
cool. I'll defend that
Yeah,
shit.
same. I love me some groove metal.
Wow, Limp Bizkit is also still alive.
Oh,
Are they
you gotta
really?
be kidding.
Are they?
I was just wondering, but they're still alive.
Now they're doing it for that old Nookie.
I hate that band.
Yeah, I'd say Limp Bizkit is probably my least favorite new metal band.
I can
They're just
enjoy
boring.
them for the meme of it now. Like before, I used to hate them, but now it's like I can
Music.
look at them and laugh.
Yeah, I listen to Limp Bizkit ironically.
Sure. Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. I just really can't get into that stuff. It's just too. It's too cheesy. It's too weird.
Keep rolling, 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 rolling.
And the
Rolling.
Keep rolling, rolling,
Hey,
rolling,
partner,
rolling.
keep on rolling, baby. Most metal has like corny lyrics. I mean, even like Pantera, like
Oh, I love Pantera.
we'll grind that ass for a long time.
Yeah, metal can be kind of weird and cheesy sometimes.
Yeah, and that's why I don't listen to it normally, especially with most of the lyrics. Why would I be interested in a song that goes about fucking a corpse, for example?
Wait, what did you say? Cannibal Corpse?
Fucking a corpse.
Oh.
A song about fucking a corpse.
That's some crazy shit. But
Yeah,
Cannibal
I
Corpse
like-
has really songs
do
about
that.
that though.
I think it's more like Cannibal Corpse style lyrics, like the sort of like gore, I guess like gore grind. I mean, even though Cannibal Corpse is a gore grind, but I mean those sort of lyrics. I think
Yeah,
it's
they're
more.
not gore grind, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like they're the forerunners of that, but
Well, there was gore grind before Cannibal Corpse actually.
You know
No,
what?
Yeah,
we
there
got
was,
Mark-
but I feel like they were kind of also they kind of helped in terms of the lyrics a lot.
Well, yeah, they helped it. They helped like the whole gore aspect of gore grind for sure.
Nirvana. That was terrible music.
Oh, Nirvana fucking sucks.
Yeah.
I honestly like Nirvana.
We all agree.
Oh no.
Oh
Yeah,
my
no,
God.
the only two decent grunge bands are Alice in Chains and Soundgarden.
I'm really just not too.
Alice in
into
Chains is
grunge.
still
I mean,
Nirvana.
they're okay. It's okay, but I don't know. Grunge kind of bores me, just in general. I like the sound of it, I guess.
What do y'all think of the Melvins?
They're okay. They're all right.
Oh no, they'd be on like. They inspired a lot of grunge, but I feel like grunge bands just missed the boat on like what they were trying to do. I feel like sludge metal gets more of what the Melvins were trying to do more than like grunge did.
I mean, I didn't even know there were people calling the Melvins a grunge band until like pretty recently. I always just thought of them as sludge.
They make
definitely
both.
sludge.
I'd say they're both sludge and grunge.
The Melvins fucking rule though. They should have been the huge band,
they're
not
okay.
Nirvana.
They're a bit boring for my taste, but they're
How
all
are they
right.
boring? What album
I
did
don't
you
know.
listen
I
to?
just listen to them and I just kind of just want to fall asleep. I'm just
The
like,
riffs are so fucking sick
it's just
though.
that typical '90s boring, put me to sleep sound.
What are you talking about? It's not anything like the night. Like, what are you talking about?
I mean, I know they started in the '80s, but like, they just have that sound. I don't know how to explain it. It's like
Did
that.
you listen to Houdini?
I don't fucking know.
Oh god, that album fucking. That's a good starter album, but my favorite's Ozma.
Maybe I'll give it a chance. Maybe I'll just listen to that album.
Don't
What
like.
I've heard though, they're. I mean, I don't hate them. They're okay, but I don't know.
They're-
They're just kind of boring.
There are
I don't
certain
know.
albums that you should not start with that you might get later on, but like a good starter album is Houdini, Ozma. Don't do the solo albums. Don't
Okay.
do Lysol. Don't do. There's a lot of albums that you don't want to start off with because they're gonna be like too much for you. You're gonna be like, holy fuck, what the fuck? What are the solo albums? Because they like copied Kiss and they did like their own solo albums.
Oh boy.
One of them doesn't have drums on it. It just has guitar and it's just
What the hell?
brr, brr.
That's
It's
weird.
just like a single note for like 20 minutes.
What the hell? That's pretty stupid.
It's amazing though. The tone of it just sounds fucking sick. You have to be ready for
One
it.
note for 20 minutes sounds amazing.
Well, that
Though.
just sounds like
It just sounds so heavy.
this- Bro, this is why I say the Melvins is boring, because they got shit like that. Just one note for 20 minutes.
Yeah,
I
but then you
can't
have
really
other,
fuck with that.
you have other tracks that kind of like take from like Led Zeppelin, where it's got like a sort of Led Zeppelin-y feel. So you got like they have like a wide range of sounds. It's not just like they're just like drone or sludge. Like they have more rock stuff. They have more metal stuff. They have noise
Alright.
stuff. It just depends.
Oh, I guess that's cool. Yeah, maybe I'll listen to a bit more of them. I'm just not like the biggest fan of them.
I'd say start with
I ain't hating them. Don't get me wrong.
I'd say
I
start with
just never
Houdini.
get into them too much.
Yeah, Houdini is a great starter album because it's like
Alright.
very to the point.
Yeah, maybe I'll check it out sometime.
Nirvana is super overrated though.
yeah.
It is.
I feel bad for the
What?
grunge scene that everybody always has to bring up Nirvana to like these different bands. It's like it's kind of shitty to have to deal with all the time.
I don't care. I don't like the music anyway.
I mean, he's a fucking junkie.
Yeah.
I mean,
know.
they were all junky.
Drugs
It was just Kurt
You kind of
Cobain.
had to do heroin to be grunge.
You have to do heroin to be in Nirvana, and you have to do heroin to be in the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yep, basically. Don't get me started on the fucking Chili Peppers. Man.
Give it away, give it away, give it away now.
Get away, get away, get away now. Get away, get
We
away.
now. I don't know why that's like the stupidest lyric, but it makes me laugh all the time.
Yeah, it's stupid as fuck.
Faith No More all day.
Yup.
Yeah, say them cool.
I don't trust a bunch of junkies.
You're not
Yeah,
trusting
for
me?
real.
Do you like Faith No More?
Faith No More is cool. I haven't listened to them in ages.
They're okay.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Check out Angel Dust.
Alright.
Got some?
Faith No More is like the greatest alternative metal band that isn't called System of a Down.
Just
I only really like Toxicity.
They're mediocre. It's mediocre.
Who?
System?
Yeah.
I think System of Down's nice.
I wouldn't call them. I mean, I'm not even a big fan, but I wouldn't call them mediocre. Like, they definitely got their own sound.
System of Down syndrome.
I would call them more like they're bordering on new metal. They're borderline new metal.
I'd argue they're new metal, actually.
Don't
I
start
would
this
say-
shit again. They're not.
Yeah, I mean,
Like, System
Starlight
isn't
Arby-
fucking new metal.
I mean, they have a fair amount of rap influence and grunge influence. I'd say they're definitely new metal.
So we're just gonna start rapping on the next album.
Yep,
Yep.
they are.
Ow.
Armenian raps about the Armenian genocide.
Yeah, they talk about the military quite a bit.
I like how the drummer and the singer hate each other.
That's funny as fuck. Just
Yeah.
imagine being in a band where you're basically rivals. That's fucking hilarious.
That's most bands. Most bands hate each other.
That's not my band. Everyone in my band is great friends, I'd say.
Just wait. Just wait until one of them gets red pilled.
Oh,
Then you're
jeez.
gonna-
Depends
then you're
what you
gonna-
mean by red pilled.
When they're like looking up QAnon shit, then you're gonna be like, oh
yeah.
shit.
Yeah,
we gotta.
no one's gonna fuck with that shit. We're definitely against. All of us are against that shit.
You and animals are crazy.
QAnon is just ridiculous. It's
Yeah, I do get that there is something behind it. I'm convinced of that, but I'm not convinced if that is a good thing. Also, treating Trump like he is a messiah, I also think that's a good thing.
extremely dangerous. If you
Yeah.
see Trump as the savior of the earth, then you're fucking a psychopath.
Hey man, he's the best. He was the best thing that America had to choose from. I'm gonna give him that, but he ain't gonna save the world.
Yeah, there's no way he can save the world because if he was given 4 more years, he'd destroy the entire world. I'm so glad he lost.
I don't know about that. I think Biden
He
is gonna.
definitely would.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely would have destroyed the entire world.
You think Biden is gonna do any better?
I
Biden-
wouldn't say better. I'd just say 100 times less shit.
We got
Don't get
Rob.
me
We
wrong.
got
Biden-
Don't get me
By the
wrong. I
way,
hate
Biden
Biden
already-
too, but like,
Don't forget that Biden is
but, like,
already.
Biden is like 100 times less shit than Trump.
Just
Yeah.
don't be amazed when America is gonna start new wars any day soon. And suddenly,
We
You really
got-
think America's gonna start a new war?
yeah, they're gonna do.
With who?
Biden wants to go back into Syria.
Well, yeah, I will admit I am pretty pissed at Biden for throwing more troops into Syria.
And
I-
also, Biden doesn't have a
So
real
that gives
position
wait, what?
with the Middle East at the moment.
Sorry, what?
Biden doesn't has a real good position with the Middle East at the moment.
Yeah, that is true. Don't get me wrong. I'm not excusing Biden from anything. I think he's absolutely terrible. I'm just saying he's way less worse than
Are
Trump.
are you saying you
Yeah.
ain't riding with Biden?
Wait, what?
No, I'm not with
You ain't
Biden.
riding with Biden.
Oh
No,
yeah, sure.
I don't ride.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
ride with
fuck
Biden.
Joe Biden. He's still a violent warmonger, and yeah, violent warmongers. Yeah, I don't fuck with them.
I feel like we got robbed
And you can say
when,
you can say a
when
lot
we
about Trump.
we
Yeah, in the
didn't get
war.
Bernie Sanders.
What about Bernie Sanders?
We got robbed when we didn't get him.
Yeah, that's
Mm.
true. The DNC just fucked us over. They fucked
Blacklisted.
Bernie
After
Sanders over.
after Bernie, Trump was the best option because Trump had a lot of similarities with Bernie.
No, he didn't.
what?
No, he
Not
didn't.
really.
No,
Yeah,
he
no.
did.
No, he
It's
didn't.
Other than the
wait,
fact that they both like
ideology.
government. I mean, they're both authoritarian leaning, but other than that, that's where their similarities.
Wait, Bernie's authoritarian leading?
Yeah,
I'd say
Bernie,
just
Bernie,
a tiny bit, just a little tiny bit.
I wouldn't call him authoritarian leaning.
Would you call him a libertarian?
No,
Bernie
I
is
would-
Bernie
I'm gonna
is
call him
he
a
still
socialist
wants-
democrat.
He still wants a fairly big government to redistribute resources to people. So, and
Still-
yeah, that takes a lot of government power. I mean, not a fuck ton, but like
Guys,
a
I'd
fair
say,
amount. He's definitely more authoritarian leaning.
I'd say he's
I'm
a
not saying he's
socialist.
an authoritarian. He's more authoritarian. leaning.
Guys, I don't want this to be a political podcast. So you can politic
Yes,
more for like
podcast.
no, you
and they are way
can,
more fun.
you can politic more
So
for
how
like
about-
2 more minutes, and I'm
How
cutting
about
you
that
off.
Rage Against the Machine?
Rage Against the Machine for the machine.
Rage Against the Latrine.
Rage Against the
They are sellout.
Rage Against the Toilet.
Also, by the way, dog, like the only reason I'm doing this podcast is to like cope with the loss of the Downfall Network live streams.
Yeah. I was actually, I don't think I was on the first one, but I was on one a while back.
There's nobody watching anyway, so.
Yeah, Scarlett, how many people are watching?
Okay, well
2.
there was like 4 people, now it's 2.
Yeah, we
one-
started talking about politics, and they were like,
Two
"Fuck
people
this."
watching.
I'm God.
Bruh. See, I was gonna ask that because that's that fucking emoji that you use. It's like,
All the time. I was wondering when you guys put it out.
What emoji?
This is my favorite emoji.
Count. What the hell?
Yeah,
oh, oh guys,
I
what
can't-
what more emojis should I add to the server?
Stupid ones.
a pair of bouncing boobies.
Nah.
Okay, Coomer.
What about anime teddies?
Mm, Yeah.
See?
Hey Peach, what's your favorite? Can't remember the name of that. What's your
My
favorite?
favorite what?
What's your favorite pony metal band?
Pony metal band? You know what? That's a good question. I really haven't listened to too much pony metal. Let's see.
What?
I know I've
Metal.
definitely listened to some. I really just don't know. I really, honestly, I can't name any pony metal bands. Can you?
What the fuck is even that?
It's just
Just
My
like-
Little Pony themed metal.
Ugh. Come on. That ain't music. Those are memes.
Yeah, how about you, Scarlett? Can you name any? I mean, I've definitely heard it before.
My favorite is
I'm
Clomp
more
or
in-
Stomp.
I'm more into
Called
bad
what?
metal.
Clop or Stomp.
Flopper stomp?
Clop or Stomp.
Flop or stomp? Alright, I'll look that up. Flop
That
or
is-
stomp.
That's not even a real band.
I'm guessing it's not a real thing.
It's
I'm
not.
guessing. Yeah,
Steam.
I assumed that because of the name. Let me think if I can think of any. I don't know. There's not really too much metal within the brony fandom. I mean, it's out there, but there's not like a fuck ton.
I'm happy with that.
Why?
Because I probably won't like it.
Oh,
Peach is about to fuck you up, dude.
yeah, I am. You shitting on My Little Pony, bro?
Yeah, I'm taking a huge dump on it.
I'm gonna fuck
Guess-
you.
Okay, but
Diarrhea
okay,
even.
but for reals, you're like Peach, you're a brony in 2021. Like, how does that
Oh,
feel?
what? It feels fine.
That
I mean,
You're
I'm a brony
essential-
for life.
You're essentially the lost of your race, bro.
That's not true. There's still many bronies out there.
legit,
He's
that
a-
makes Peach
Come
more.
on,
that
there are
makes
more
Peach-
animations coming out. There's fucking Ponytown. Ponytown's growing.
I keep
And
telling you,
fuck that.
Peach, 80% of Ponytown's players aren't fucking bronies.
That's total bullshit.
Peach is
There's
for
no
real.
reason you'd be playing Ponytown if you weren't a brony.
Peach isn't in it for like the numbers. Peach is in it because Peach is into it. You know.
Yeah,
but,
it's
they-
totally
but
legit.
still, like,
I'm a true brony. I actually
Yes.
like the show. I like what the people have to create.
Fuck
And
your
yeah.
pony.
Whoa, man. I'm gonna find some great ass pony metal, and I'm gonna rock the fuck out to it.
Nah, that metal is more my thing.
I can't.
That metal, like that fucking like video that's like a parody of Metalocalypse. That shit.
No, Deathlock.
Death Rock.
Deathlock,
Death.
the
Rock?
band. Yeah,
I
just
don't
watch
know.
Death
Good
clock.
work, Death Clock.
Death clock.
Oh, Death Clock. Okay,
yeah,
yeah.
Death Clock.
Oh boy. I mean, like, what?
Oh, yeah.
What the fuck
Sorry.
is that song even called? Like everyone knows it as bat metal, but what even? Like, what's it actually called? Wait, I think it's called Mermaider.
Yeah, Murray.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a huge fan of Death Clock to be honest, but I mean, they're all right.
Death
Mermaider's
Clock.
a good song.
Death
They
Clock
got-
is just fucking
Seriously.
like Fisher Price death metal.
They have
Basically,
they have Mean Gene Hoglan on drums, so I can't hate them. When you have Gene
The videos
Hoglan
are
on
great, man.
drums- What?
The videos are great.
Do you even know who Gene Hoglan is? You freaking noob.
What are you asking?
I'm asking you.
Bro,
Me?
the man
Who's that
keeps
thing?
saying
Like,
that he's
cool.
not he's not really into metal, so how would he really know who Gene Hoglan is?
True. I like how fat Gene Hoglan is. He's like, I'm so fat, but I'm still gonna be so fast. He's like 300
So,
pounds.
So One Piece enjoyer. So you're not really into metal that much?
Not that much. I like it, but I'm not really that into the band.
Oh, okay, that's fair. I can tell
Name-
you're definitely into punk though.
He likes punk like Green Day and Blink 182.
No, Green Day, Blink 182, and things like the Offspring and such. No fucking way.
You're pretty fly for
Wait.
a white guy.
Like, what are your thoughts on bands like No Effects and Bad Religion, though?
Bad Religion is cool. Old
That
school.
religion rules.
Yep. It's pretty good.
And Bad Brains.
Bad Brains is cool.
Yeah, PMI.
Oh yeah,
super
Bad Brains is
homophobic,
fucking
bro.
killer. They're awesome.
They're super homophobic. It's kind of ridiculous.
Wait, they are?
Wait, who's homophobic?
Yeah. Bad Brains.
I
Bruh.
guess that
They
explains.
have a.
I guess that explains their dub sound. Are
They
they
have.
Rastafaris?
Yeah.
No,
they're
they're-
Rastafarian, but
Oh,
They
shit.
have some ska influences.
Yeah, I can.
They have-
Yeah, they're definitely ska influence, and some
Oh,
of
yeah.
their stuff is actually dub music, which is pretty cool. I like their dub stuff.
they got a song called "Don't Blow Bubbles," and it's about like don't give dudes blowjobs.
What the fuck?
It's like super
That's cool.
homophobic. It's crazy.
Fuck. I mean, I still like their music. I'm not gonna abandon them, but at the same time, I don't know. It's kind of fucked.
Yeah, I don't care that much for other people's
I'm
opinion.
conflicted. I mean, yeah, I'm conflicted.
I don't think they're homophobic anymore. I think they apologize. They're like, we're young and stupid.
Okay, that's
Well,
nice.
And also that song is pretty old.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
fair. All right, they're cool then.
I guess.
Well, you mean like
And I like
how?
Anti-Flag. Anti-Flag is also pretty cool.
Huh?
Anti-Flag.
I haven't heard Anti-Flag actually. Maybe I should check them out sometime.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
Nice.
What do we have more?
I noticed that you posted Death Before Dishonor
Yeah.
pretty recently. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'd
that's-
say they're pretty sick for sure.
Yeah, man. They were great, man, when I saw them live.
Dude, heck yeah, I'd love to see him live sometime. That would be fucking killer.
Yeah, go see Terror also. Terror is also great.
Who?
Terror.
Oh, cool.
Terror.
Yeah,
Uh,
Terror is definitely pretty cool.
And man, they
Yeah.
just man, when I was on live there, the guy, the singer's microphone ripped out of his hand by a stage diver. And
Oh
he,
man.
first thing he does when he asked
Hold
it,
on, guys.
he got his mic back. He asked for more stage divers, which was pretty
Oh,
awesome. They really enjoy their own shows, which is pretty cool to see.
Nice.
You know who's an overrated punk band?
Who?
Sex Pistols.
Oh come on, Sex Pistols are fucking awesome. They're pretty cool.
Public Image Limited is.
To this fucking day, they are still the most punkest band there is, cause their image and cause the
I'd
way
say
they're
it's either,
and set to
I'd say
fire
that
to
title
fucking
either
rock.
goes to that title either goes to Crass or Sex Pistols.
I'd
I'd
back
say
what
I-
happened.
Crass is way better
Because
than the
Crass
Sex
is
Pistols.
punk as fuck. Wait, what?
Crass is way better than the Sex Pistols.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
honestly
But-
like Crass more than Sex Pistols. They definitely got a more just I don't know how to put it, just intense, just more awesome sound overall. I still
Also,
love Sex.
the Sex Pistols as a band, they were formed by, for trying to destroy the rock industry with their image at that time. That's what
I
that,
think
at
it's
least
pretty fun.
that's Johnny Rotten's story. And
That's exactly.
The Sex
and there's
Pistols, they're crazy. They're basically like anti everything, and it's hilarious. I fucking love it.
Anarchy.
That's what Kiss were trying to do.
Anarchy, bro. Except they're not anarchists. That's the thing.
Not anymore. No, those people got old or died.
No, I mean like they really weren't anarchists. They were mostly just saying anarchy just as a joke and just to like act cool and shit. I really wouldn't call them anarchists. Crass, though, on the other hand, they're definitely an anarchist. punk
Yeah,
band,
for
for
those
sure.
guys are also and for first thing with Sex Pistols you got the drugs involved and such, which wasn't really much of a thing with Crash. Those people often grew up by doing everything on their own.
Yeah,
It's more DIY.
yeah, true. Yeah, definitely gotta have that DIY ethic.
Yeah.
What do y'all think about Poison Idea?
Poison Idea?
Yeah,
What's that?
it's a
Uh,
punk band.
Oh, yeah, I never heard of them.
no, same here. Which amazes me.
Check them out. Check
Oh,
out
wait.
Pick Your King.
Alright.
I can. Like,
Wait, so, do you know if any of the
Poison
Crass
Idea.
band members did drugs or not? I think I heard some of them did. But
who
like,
did?
I don't know. I don't know too much about the Crass lore.
The crass
Oh, okay.
lore.
Crass lore? Yeah, there's a ton of crass lore. There's just tons.
Sounds okay.
Like, fucking hell, referring to a band's history as lore. Like, come on.
I mean, with crass, there's definitely a lot of lore involved.
There's a lot of wizards and
Oh yeah.
Also, a real good band what I like is where do I have it? Got the name. Oh yeah, Anti-Vigilante. Vigilante.
Vigilante?
Vigilante.
Yeah.
I don't think I've heard of them.
I think they're from Mexican or something. Definitely
Oh.
Latino.
Well, alright. Maybe I'll check them out sometime.
Hey, Average, you like Napalm Death?
Oh yeah, that's a bit rough. I like some songs of them, but not a fan of the genre what they play. It's a bit too much.
Oh my
I
God.
fucking love Napalm Death. They're legendary.
Their last album was fucking amazing. Like, they're still killing it.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're
true. Oh man, they really are fucking killer. They're fantastic.
I don't know if this
Man,
is a
I-
hot take or not, but Barney Greenway, the vocalist, his vocals get better every year. Like, he's not one of these vocals that get like worse. He gets better.
Yeah, it's crazy. His vocals are really sharpening up, and I fucking love it. It's awesome.
He actually, when he started off in Napalm and even in Benediction, he was like very generic. But he just got better.
I mean, I still like his early vocals. I still think they're pretty cool. I like the just early growling sound. I think it's awesome.
I
I'd
like
say
growling vocals,
I
but
sh-
like I feel like it's not. It doesn't like later on he separated himself from the pack when he did more of like the yelling, screaming
Yeah.
vocals.
well, I'd say it's still growling, but it's more like on the border of yelling. It's kind of like both. And I like the way he sort of just mixes them. It's very creative, and it's just this fantastic, just ultimate harsh vocal, and yeah, he does it really well.
I also like when he does like the swan type vocals when he goes like this.
Oh yeah, that.
Yeah, like that's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, for
like,
sure.
sure, Barney sounds great, like, now and has been for a while, but I just feel like his vocals are gonna fucking blow at any. I feel like his vocals are they're gonna like lose it at any minute, you know.
Oh, I hope not. That would suck so much ass.
That means you just gotta enjoy it while you can. Like,
Hey, that's a good way to look at it. Yeah, those vocals are so damn harsh. Scarlett has a good point.
there's some footage of when they toured with Slayer, and you like look at the Slayer
Nice.
fans and they're just like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, let me tell you a story. So I was actually, so in 2018, I actually went to Slayer when they were touring with Napalm Death, and so Napalm Death were the first band playing, and literally everyone was like just standing still. They were like, everyone looked horrified. They were like, "What the fuck is this shit?" And then like there was me and just like a few, like, I swear there was only like 5 people, and we started just like this tiny mosh pit, and like it was like really tiny, but we were like, we gotta get a fucking mosh going now because this is fucking Napalm Death here we're talking about. Like, this is legendary shit. The fact that people aren't going nuts to this shit is fucking bullshit.
I think there's
Yeah.
a
I
more.
was I was pissed at the crowd.
I think
But
there's a lot of
luckily
contributing.
luckily like a few people, we started an awesome mosh going, even if it was just tiny.
I think there's a
yeah,
lot of
what was-
contributing factors to that. Why like a lot of people weren't into it. It's like like a lot of like the Slayer fans tend to be like boomer metalheads. So they're like, oh, Slayer's like the most brutal thing ever. They have that mindset. And B, you have like Vardy is like a weird front man. Like his between song stage banter, like he's like, equality for everyone. It's
I
all
think
about,
that's fucking amazing.
Like, you have
I love
that,
how
and then he just launches into.
Yeah,
He's like, what the fuck?
I think it's fucking amazing. I remember like when he was talking about like how like fucking how much bullshit war is. I was like, fuck yeah, man, hell yeah. And he had his fucking peace sign shirt on stage, and then he was just like, oh, it was fucking killer. It was fucking the best. What a legend.
I heard they were touring in like a super homophobic area, and he wore like a pink Justin Bieber shirt just to like everybody.
That's so awesome. That's so sick. I love it.
Yeah, Barney's pretty sick. It's
He
rare
is.
that
He's
you get,
definitely
like,
one of those guys who just likes to fuck with people. It's awesome. Well, dude, I remember like when they played "You Suffer," like they played it for a second, and they were like, "Yeah, that was the song You Suffer. We're gonna play it again." And they played it again. It was just so hilarious.
They could
I was
literally
laughing my
play,
fucking ass off.
they could literally play 5 songs off that first Napalm album, and it would just be like a minute.
Yeah, exactly. That'd be the funniest shit ever.
They could literally do a bunch, like they could do the whole album, like how bands like do whole album. They could do the whole album and have like a bunch of time to do other songs.
Yeah, true. That'd be awesome. I'd love to hear just the entire Scum album live. That'd be legendary. I gotta see them again sometime because they put on a rad show. They definitely deserve more time.
I had a chance to see them and I missed it. I regret it.
Oh dang, that sucks, man. Because they're real killer.
Kind of want to listen to this.
I thought the topic of this episode was about how you're a cock, Peach. So let's continue
fuck
with that.
Oh man.
Okay,
Well,
so how did you cope once you realized that you were a cock?
well, the way I coped was the fact that I realized that the word "cuck" is meaningless. So
You can
Therefore, I'm
say
not
that
a
all you want. It doesn't make you any less of a cock.
how so?
Because you are born a
I'm a
cock.
cuck because I say I'm not.
Cocks don't get made.
You're a cock
They are
because
born
you
that
say you're a cock because I say you are, and I am the ultimate authority of this universe. Cock.
Peach,
Hold on.
Scarlet. Scarlet's just
Hold on.
saying that because Scarlet's a cuck to you. That's like the whole
Oh.
round.
Oh shit. Oh, how are you gonna respond to that?
Never mind. We'll move on from that.
Swallow.
See,
That's
got
what
your
I
back.
thought.
What do you call it? Yeah, like who are some still great vocalists that kind of makes me
Still great
think like talking
vocalists?
about Barney. Yeah, the vocalists that are still fucking killing it right now. 'Cause, like a lot of vocalists fucking suck.
That's a good
now.
question. Honestly,
the
I'd
singer of
say
Fable. I
I'd
still like him.
honestly say Ozzy. He's so like when he's talking, like he sounds more and more fucked up and just
Oh,
weird
yeah,
and crazy and old and stuff. But like when he's singing, he still sounds amazing. It's
gotta
mind
like-
blowing.
But Ozzy
Well,
has
as
one of my favorite stage banter when he goes, "I love you all," and then he claps and he does that little jump.
Yeah,
Everybody go crazy.
yeah, I love it. Ozzy's such a legend.
That's another thing that frontmen they gotta like kind of pay attention to is like between like the stage banter. Like I'll tell you what I hate in extreme metal is when like in death metal when the singer does like the growly voice when he talks to the crowd. I fucking hate that. Like when he goes, "How's everybody out there doing?" Like they do that. I'm like, oh god. Shut
Yeah,
the fuck
I
up."
think I do think it's a bit silly and cheesy. Like, I mean, you don't have to growl in between songs. You can literally talk to the audience. Like, I mean, you're not literally a monster. You're still a human. Come on.
I'll tell you.
Or better yet, just
Somebody-
yeet stage banter altogether. It's fucking stupid. Just
No,
play the
check
fucking
this out.
music.
Have you ever heard suffocation stage banter? Like Frank is fucking amazing. He's got like one of the best stage banters ever. Like you gotta
Just
check out.
watch the video I posted.
Worst
We'll have a laugh. Yeah, just. That shit is terrible.
Elton John live murder in. Huh?
Is this for real?
Yeah, this is for real. He sounds like a South Park character.
So why does he sound like that?
I think he's just bad.
Yeah, I'm really not the biggest fan of Elton John. So
The same here, but that proves it.
I like some of his stuff. I'm not like I don't own any albums, but like I like some of his stuff.
I like one song. That's it.
I like that corny ass that sun song.
The what song?
That song about the sun going down.
I don't know that one. I don't really listen to Elton John.
I mean, me either. I don't even remember the title. I just know like he sings about the sun going down.
Oh,
That's all I know.
cool.
He sounds like Sting.
Oh,
You only hear the first two words and the last two.
what's the name of? Vince Neil is fucking amazing right now, just because of how bad his voice. Like even talking, like I don't know. I think he's gonna have like a stroke or something, or a heart attack. 'Cause, like he doesn't talk right anymore. Have you seen that one video he sent like a fan on Cameo? And it's like, how you gonna do this? Shout the devil and kickstart your heart.
Oh no. That's horrible. It's probably because of all the fucking drugs he's done.
I did
I
like
don't
Quiet
know.
Riot, by the way.
He's in pretty bad shape.
You like what?
Quiet Riot.
Oh god. I'm not a fan of them. I mean, I like the song Bang Your Head, but that's really it.
You don't like to feel the noise? You don't
No,
like to
I
rock the
fucking hate
boys?
that song. And by the way, that's a cover.
Feel the
Yeah, I know.
Oh, no.
That's sweet.
Yeah. But yeah, that song is shit. I fucking hate that song.
Come
so much.
on, feel
It's so
the
annoying.
noise. Girl, rock your boys.
Fuck that shit.
I wish the singer, whoever the singer is right now, I wish she would go like, "Hey girls, rock your boys. What the fuck you doing? Rock your boys."
And Twisted Sister. I seen them live one time. They were cool live. Don't like their music that much. But
Did you see that?
Twisted Sister.
Oh, hell yeah. I love Twisted Sister.
Man, those live shows
Right.
are amazing, man.
They're like cartoon characters.
Yeah, they are.
But that's the point.
Isn't there a video where they like, the guy's like, "What are you gonna do with your life?" And then they grab him and like toss him out a window.
Isn't that how's the song? Oh, yeah, I forgot the name.
That's my favorite music video of all time. It's such a legendary video.
Twisted Sister.
Twisted Sister.
It's just like that guy, the way he acts. It's just fucking ridiculous.
And then he's just while they're playing the song, he's just trying to stop them from rocking, and he can't do it because they want to rock.
Oh, yeah,
It's
I was
fucking
what is
dope.
that song called, right? Or We're Not Gonna Take It.
I mean, they're pretty much
Wait,
almost
what?
the same song.
Basically, yeah.
Here's the
It's
one.
about them wanting to rock, but like something's trying to stop them, but they're just gonna keep rocking.
They're just like, fuck that. We gotta fucking rock, boys. Let's do it.
Time to rock, boys.
Yeah, that's what I fucking love about Twisted Sister. They're just rebellious attitude. Just fuck all this shit. Let's just rock. We
That's
need
why-
that attitude now more
That's
than
why
ever.
Oh,
Holy
be
shit! A lot of people
I'm
in this
definitely
video
gonna
are
keep
sweaty
carrying
as
on that
fuck.
attitude. What?
A lot of people in this video are sweaty as fuck.
True, they are. I've noticed that. It's weird. Like, why does everyone look like they're sweating their fucking ass off?
The guy, he's like spitting all over this kid.
Yep.
It's like, what are you gonna do with your life? I want this guy to be a metal singer. Like, that's like he'll be a whole stick, and he'll just like yell into the mic like this.
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
Hey, any of y'all gamer?
Oh,
I wanna run.
okay.
The Z-Spider.
And I sadly
Couple
can't
of
watch it right
nostalgic.
now because of the stream.
What?
I mean, I sadly can't watch that music video right now because of the stream.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll watch it later though, cause that song's fucking killer.
Oh.
It is good. I can't watch it on this.
I love me some Twisted Sister.
SpongeBob, did I want to rock battle?
Oh god.
Hey guys, I gotta go. I got an appointment in a half now.
Oh, okay.
I'll be
Okay,
back.
guys.
See
I'll
ya,
come back if
weeb.
you're still online.
Alright, see ya.
So
Okay.
Yeah,
see ya.
nice. Good seeing you. Nice talking to you tonight.
Yeah, that's cool. Bye.
Bye. So, we still doing this?
Yes, we're doing it until, like, one of us breaks.
Doing it live.
Doing it live!
Whoa.
What the fuck was that?
What was that?
I don't know!
I didn't do it.
Doing it live!
Sounds like some kind of black metal vocals. Or, oh wait, never mind, Disturbed. The shit Disturbed rather than the awesome Disturbed.
I want like a whole album where he just makes the sounds, like he doesn't actually sing, he just goes wah, or he goes wah, wah.
That'd be funny as fuck. That'd be a Disturbed album I'd actually listen to.
I even like when he does like the laugh when he goes wah, 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 wah. I like when he makes the sound. I don't like when he sings. I don't like the band. I just like the sound.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Disturbed. They're just boring and cheesy and just lame. I prefer the thrash metal Disturbed. They're way better.
The thrash. I never heard of thrash
You-
Disturbed.
All right, you gotta listen to Disturbed, the good one. So like,
Are they like like the good Incubus? You know
I'm
how
not
like
sure
there's a
if
death metal,
Incubus is.
there's a death metal Incubus,
Oh, cool.
and there's a thrash metal Slaughter.
Oh yeah, that's true. There's like a death metal / thrash metal Slaughter. They're better than the glam metal Slaughter for sure.
That makes more sense. Like, Slaughter doesn't make sense for a glam metal band name. Like,
Yeah,
it's too
exactly. Why would you
low.
call yourself Slaughter if like you're glam? Like that doesn't make a whole lot
Like
of sense.
thrash metal and death metal totally makes sense.
Absolutely.
I only know of Slaughter because Conqueror covered one of their songs.
That's cool.
Yeah. Oh yeah, by the way, so yeah, I'd say a good song from Disturbed. They got a fair amount of good songs, but let's see. Two I'd recommend is one of them is What the Fuck. It's a pretty funny title. And Evil Sensations. That's a good song too. Yeah, just really anything from their first album. Just their entire first album really. But yeah, Disturbed, and like they're actually a pretty decent band. Like, and they're before like the shitty, just down with the sickness garbage Disturbed.
They're pretty raw. I'm listening to them right now.
Hell yeah, yeah, they're some raw fucking thrash metal. What are you listening to from them? Their first album, or one of the songs I recommended?
I'm listening to what the fuck.
Nice. Yeah, I love that song. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the it's awesome and funny at the same time.
Even though they sound nothing like them, I don't know why, but they made me think of Gizm.
Gizm?
Yeah, you ever heard that band?
I don't think so.
Yeah, like a Japanese metal band. They're pretty cool.
Okay, one. Why are you pronouncing them like that?
I call them. I mean, GISM.
Yes, I called them GISM.
You can say Gizm.
No, that's stupid.
People say that.
You know, well, one, like GISM are really more so like a punk band than a metal band. Though.
Oh, really?
They're borderline.
Yeah.
Are they crossover?
Nah, they're like if. I'd say they're like if Discharge tried to make speed metal, pretty much.
Nice. So basically, like body count.
No. How do you equate speed metal plus Discharge with body count?
Well, body count's like first album. Like it kind of sounded in between speed metal and hardcore punk. Like if that makes sense.
Oh. Okay.
Body count was like, hey, suicidal tendencies is cool. Let's do that.
Yeah, basically.
But yeah, this band's pretty cool.
Ooh, Gizm or body count?
Holy fuck, this is the whole album? No
Huh?
way. What the
Wait.
fuck?
No, what the fuck isn't the whole album? Like, oh, are you still talking about Disturbed?
Yeah. Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah. Because it had like a track list and I thought the whole album was just like 3 minutes. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, the whole album is Disturbing the Peace. Yeah, I definitely recommend it. It's some good underground raw thrash metal.
Okay, raw and thrash metal is a fucking oxymoron.
Alright, you should listen to this Disturbed then.
There's some raw thrash metal.
Yeah, for sure there is.
Demos are usually raw as fuck.
Nah, I
Yeah,
feel
yeah,
like
yeah,
if you're raw and not trying to be thrash, I feel like you just end up being more so a speed metal band.
You should definitely listen to Disturbed then, because they're definitely raw thrash metal. There's no way you can call these guys speed metal.
Do you consider the first Megadeth album speed metal or thrash metal?
That's a
It's
good question.
speed metal.
I'd say it's both actually. Like it has some thrash and some speed in there.
I agree.
Yeah. But whatever it is, it's a pretty good album for sure.
Disturbing the Priest.
Okay, so
Good shit.
hot take. It doesn't have anything to do with music, but I have to say it. Yeah, San Andreas is easily the most overrated game in the GTA series.
I've never played it, so I wouldn't know.
I wouldn't say that. I feel like San Andreas, it innovated a lot within the game, so I don't feel like it was overrated. It like you could ride a bike for the first time. The music was like it's got a lot of qualities. I mean, it's obsolete now in terms of like the everything that it has, because you can just like get everything in the new GTA's. But like for the time, it was innovative.
Okay, yeah, here's my thing with it. Okay, so like the first like third of it, like the first fourth of it, essentially like the first like 20 or so missions. Yeah, fucking amazing. If that was just the game, it would easily be up there. But after that point, it's a bit of a slog for me, to be honest.
What do you think about like the side games, like the Ballad of Gay Tony and all that shit?
Are you
What
talking
about
about the
those?
GTA 4 DLCs?
Yeah.
Fucking love them.
Okay. Which is the one where you get like the death metal station?
It was the
Is
last of
that
the
Death Metal
damned.
Station?
I remember Max Cavalera was like the host. It was pretty funny.
Yeah, well, now of the more recent updates with GTA 4, that like all the death metal stuff from that station also combined with like the rest of the New York hardcore stuff that would play on the station of the other DLCs. So, yeah.
New York hardcore.
I love me some New York hardcore.
Yeah.
It's definitely a great scene there.
Yeah, New York hardcore is best
Metal.
hardcore.
Yeah, for sure. I'd definitely say. I'd say Murphy's Law is definitely the best New York hardcore band.
Nah,
Didn't-
Agnostic
didn't
Front.
Murphy's Law.
Agnostic Front's great too. Wait, what were you saying?
Didn't Murphy's Law have a? I might be thinking of a different band that had like a cross-dresser frontman that used to like punch people in the face in the crowd.
That sounds pretty awesome, but you're definitely thinking of a different band.
Yeah, okay, never mind. Because I think they're from Texas. I think there's a band, like a hardcore band. It wouldn't be New York hardcore, but a hardcore band, and they're like a big band though. I can't remember.
What are they called? So I have no idea what you're talking about.
I can't remember. I was watching a documentary and they talked about them.
Interesting.
Hey Peach.
Yeah.
Remember when I showed you like that one post from that guy on the Metal Archive forums claiming that Sabbath wasn't metal?
Oh god, that was the fucking worst. Oh man. Yeah, I remember that.
Sabbath isn't metal. I wrote it.
No, you're not Lord of Diamonds, Doc.
I am the Lord. Of
Yeah, that
Midnight.
was ridiculous. Calling Sabbath not metal is like, let me think of an analogy. It's like saying, the sun isn't hot. I don't know. Basically that.
Anytime somebody makes a statement like that, I look at what they listen to, just to like to kind of gauge what type of a person they are.
I don't know. That seems a bit scummy. I mean,
What to see
Like-
what they listen?
no, it's fine to see what they listen to. I don't know. I wouldn't really use it against them though. I think that's going a bit too far. But I mean,
I mean,
at the
if
same
they're
time, I
making
can see where you're coming from.
if they're making statements like that, like let's say like their favorite band is Nickelback, it kind of tells like what type of person they are.
I guess. But yeah, I'd say it's really just best to explain to them what metal is, rather than just using their taste against them.
I'm kind of petty with like music discussions, so it's whatever.
Well, I think it's always good to just go in depth and explain everything. Like it doesn't hurt anyone, and you're teaching them a little bit about it.
I've tried to do that. Like I remember hanging out with a bunch of friends one time, and my ex said that Metallica was glam metal.
What the hell?
I had to, I tried to explain it, and everybody like, because they were metalheads, so they like sided with her. I felt like a crazy person. I was like, no, they're not glam metal, they're thrash metal.
Yeah,
It's like in the same time era. I was
Yeah,
like,
I've
that
noticed-
doesn't make any sense.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
noticed that. Like that's happened to me in high school so much. Like just
Oh yeah,
explaining
Peach.
to everyone what metal is, and then they're like, "Oh yeah, it's that death metal screamo stuff." I'm like, God damn it! No, not this again. I don't want to have to explain this.
Please remember when, like, yeah, when his story reminded me, remember when C-Pin was trying to tell us that that thrash is just glam, but like,
Oh my god, that was so ridiculous.
Thrash is
Oh
just
man,
glam.
he he needs to understand the roots. He's just like, yep, thrash metal is glam. Just and he didn't even back himself up. He's just like, oh yeah, they have the same looks. Oh yeah, they have the same sound. That's about it. Yeah,
I
he did a terrible job at explaining why thrash metal is
no, he
glam.
had one more defense, and it was that both thrash and glam take from the new wave of British heavy metal. But
I mean,
that's-
at least that's it's a stupid reason, but at least it's more of a reason than what I got. Like what I got didn't even like make any sense.
yeah.
But this kind of reminds me of when people say that people don't like Joey Belladonna in Anthrax because he sounds like a glam metal singer. I was like, he sounds like a new wop singer. If anything, he doesn't sound like a glam metal singer.
Wait, did you say doo wop?
What? So what?
He sounds like a what singer?
Sounds like like people say that Joey Belladonna sounds like a glam singer, but that doesn't make any sense to me. He sounds like a new album singer, but not a glam singer.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I can see why they think he sounds kind of glammy.
Bro, you,
I mean, he has more high pitched vocals, but yeah, he's definitely not a glam singer.
my God, Doc, you claim to not like Banger TV, and yet you use new album as an abbreviation for the new wave of British heavy metal.
That's a common thing, though.
I
do
just
it,
don't
wop
use that
forever.
abbreviation.
I don't like Banger TV though. It's stupid. Sam Dunn and his fucking morons.
Well, I mean, you just don't like anything that's remotely corporate. I mean, that's why you hate the punk rock NBA.
Oh, that's like just horrible. Just looking at the thumbnails, you cringe. You're just like he's trying to play the game. He's trying to be like a trendy oh look at my video. Like you can just tell.
I mean,
And
so
Sorry.
I'm gonna admit I do like punk rock MBA, but I mean I will say I can definitely see where you're coming from. He is definitely a corporatist and he is definitely trendy, and I do disagree with a lot of what he says. But I will admit his videos they do provide an interesting point, and they're definitely entertaining. I'll tell you that. Like I've noticed his perspective on music is interesting. I like how he wants music to evolve. That's what I can admire about him. Uh, but yeah, at the same time, I definitely disagree with a lot of what he says.
I feel like he wants music to go back to a certain time because he's always bringing up shit like we got to bring this back. We got to bring back neon monster shirts.
You can't take the hint that he's saying that sarcastically and ironically.
It's totally not. He's being sincere.
I don't know. He seems to be more like someone who just wants music to evolve. He doesn't really seem to be wanting to bring shit back. He really is mostly just trying to be funny with that.
People like him make me wish that the times of like the Sunglass Metal Review were back.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd rather have like this corporate shill than a million fucking CKN clones. At least the punk rock NBA is just one guy, and there isn't like a bunch of him.
Yeah, that's true.
There's some good ones out there. I feel like a lot of like the great reviewers kind of left YouTube. There are some amazing people like Maiden Slave and Mr. Superior and all them. Like those guys are amazing, but they're not on YouTube anymore. But Raffier is still on YouTube and he's got quality stuff.
Yeah, but Ralphio is responsible for that horrible band Thrash or Die. So, like,
Oh yeah, they're definitely pizza. I'm not gonna defend. I'm not gonna defend Thrash or Die. Like they're not a good band.
Uh, I mean that name sounds cool, but you know, I don't think I've heard them before. Oh wait, I might have actually, maybe. Wait, actually, yeah,
What
I think I have heard like one of their songs. See,
if
let me
I'm
think of what it's
remembering
called.
right? Some of the lyrics were, uh, when you when you answered the question, I changed the question.
What?
I think that's
What
some
the
of the
fuck does that
lyrics.
even mean?
I don't have no idea, but I bet he patted himself on the back when he wrote that lyric.
it's like Metallica with. Not only do I not know the answer, I know what the question is.
Tick 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 tock, frantic tick.
Tick tick tock tick tick tock.
Does your lifestyle determine your death style?
Bro, that album was like, oh man, that's basically like the defining heroin Metallica album. That
That's new
album just
metal.
screams heroin.
That's new metal Metallica.
Basically, yeah.
They were trying to, because they did like the no solos, and they just
Yeah,
didn't.
they had no solos. They had that weird tone.
It,
They had these strange like breakdowns in the songs that were trying to sound like more trendy and alternative and shit.
they were just missing the jump the fuck up riffs. If they had the jump the fuck
Yeah,
up riffs, they
true.
would be all new metal.
Yeah, that's fair. Jump the fuck up.
But jump the fuck up. I like when Henry Rollins describes new metal, when he goes, you know, all the kid bands going, and a little bit of this, and a little bit of, and I'm gonna jump the fuck up.
That's basically what new metal is.
Pretty much.
New metal's basically just a trendy clusterfuck of a bunch of random trendy shit.
It's it's the glam metal of the early 2000s.
Basically,
Late
yeah.
90s, early 2000s.
I swear, new metal. I can't name a genre of music trendier than that because like they just combine like so many trendy genres, like just all in one, and it was like huge in the late '90s and early 2000s. It was, yeah, it was just definitely a trend genre.
There's a there's a show, a reality show called I think it's called like Becoming the Band or some shit like that.
Ew.
It's like a bunch of bands like or a bunch of people in different bands like trying to get onto Ozfest.
Oh wow.
And it's so fucking amazing in terms of like the cringe. You just see like all these bands. You're like in like 2 years, your band's gonna be obsolete just in terms of like just it being cringy. Like they were all a bunch of jump the fuck up bands.
Ew. Sounds horrible.
It was
Yeah,
fucking
it does
funny.
sound horrible.
I'm fucking looking this
It's
shit up right now.
Yeah, you know what? I'll look it up too. What's it called?
I think it's Making the Band or something. Ozfest Road to some shit. I can't remember the title. That's
Oh, it is called Making the Band.
It is.
Oh wait, this one's about boy bands though, so I don't
No,
think this
not
is
that. Nah, it's like. Hold on, I'm gonna look it up. Fuck it.
Alright.
Battle for Ozfest. There you go.
Okay.
Alright.
Just look at a picture of like the people in it, and you're gonna be like, "Wow."
I'm. Oh wait, Battle for Ozfest.
Yeah.
Hmm. Oh boy, this is one of the most 2000s thing I've ever seen. Holy
It
shit.
is. It's super like late '90s, early 2000s.
Yeah,
Oh,
for
this
sure.
is horrible. I hate
I
looking
like
at
how
this.
one of the chicks looks like she's in Kitty, the band Kitty. If they did this nowadays, it would just be a bunch of gent mans.
Yeah, basically. Oh yeah, where the fuck is metal gonna go from here? Like, I mean, there's Jen, and
Hopefully
what
it'd
now?
Be over.
Nah,
Die.
metal's not gonna die. Fuck that.
Should die.
It should die.
Mhm.
Why do you want metal to die?
Because
Because
it's bad. It's poopy. Poopy doo doo.
oh, okay.
Nah. There's a lot of like you ever heard of black gays?
Oh god. Basically,
Like
like
Death Heaven?
fucking hipster metal,
Yeah.
fucking black metal and shoegaze.
It's so stupid.
Yeah.
There's a lot of. There's that. There's gent. There's.
Fucking hipsters and black metal fans. If you combine them, oh jeez, that's the worst combination.
Didn't you post, Scarlett? Didn't you post that one song where they tried to be an actual metal band, Death Heaven?
Yeah.
It's like really.
Like,
I was
it just sounded like suffocation with a black metal filter.
What the
I feel,
That actually
I feel
sounds
like-
pretty cool.
I feel like they, like when I see them, it's like I feel like they hate metal. Like they hate like the genre they're in. Like
What
they-
band is this? Death Heaven?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard of them a lot. Okay, so apparently they're post metal or something?
I wouldn't call them post metal.
Yeah.
What would you call them?
Just black guys.
Black gays.
Oh, okay.
And even then, black guys is a questionable, like, label for them because there's, like, there really isn't any black metal in their sound.
They're neither black nor they're gay. So
It's just fucking post rock with screamo. That's what Death Heaven are.
Post rock and screamo sounds like a weird combination. Maybe I'll listen to whatever they're called, Death Heaven,
Yeah.
sometime. Sound kind of boring though. Like just the way you're describing them just sounds like all this combination of stuff just sounds pretty boring. But I don't know. I'll give them a shot.
Hold on, I'm gonna look them up because I want to find a funny picture of them.
So you're saying one of their like latest albums is like suffocation but like black metal?
Oh no, it's like just one song, like one single that they made out. They tried to be like an actual metal band for some reason.
Does it happen to be Black Brick by any chance?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll listen to that.
look at this picture.
What the
Oh my god, I'm gonna.
so metal, bro. Check this out. I'm grabbing my balls. It's so fucking metal.
Oh my god, I'm gonna crop that and make that an emoji for the server.
Do it. I feel like he's trying to be. I don't know if they count it as like a hipster metal band, but I think if we're gonna like judge bands by that, I think probably the best hipster metal band is Daughters.
I've never heard of them. I'm not really into
Isn't-
hipster shit.
Isn't Daughters more of like a noise rock band or?
Noise
They
rock
got
is
my love.
definitely for hipsters.
They got metal elements, but yeah, they got noise rock in there too. They're cool.
Noise rock is hipster as fuck.
Yeah,
I remember
kinda.
actually.
I mean,
Wait, what?
I like some stuff that could probably be considered like hipster, like Swans. I like Swans. They're really good.
I don't think I like any hipster music really. I mean, a lot of people say some music I like is pretty hipsterish, but I don't know. I
I
disagree.
think they only like hipster like type music. I think like they only like hipster like artists that hipsters love is like Death Grips.
Yeah, they love like abstract, just like noisy, weird, experimental shit.
I was, I feel like such a hipster for saying this, but like I like shit like Ian Xenakis and like 20th Century Posers. I was into that before it was cool.
That
Yeah, they kind of. I hate when like you're into something and then like a bunch of people have to like become fans of it and make like a culture around it. And you're like, I didn't sign up for this.
I can't really say that's ever happened to me before with any band.
That's happened to me a few times.
Let's see, was there a band that I ever liked before they were cool? I don't think so. Oh yeah, by the way, so actually one time I did go to like this there was this punk party and the first band was actually a noise rock band. And they like I didn't really like their music, but I did think they were hilarious. But yeah, if you've actually been like if you've ever seen noise rock live, it's like the weirdest shit ever. Like like the, like this band had like a million different members and like some of them were playing the weirdest fucking instruments and then like some of them were just chilling there like passing around chips for people to eat. Like I took a few and ate some myself. But it was just so weird and funny. And then like the vocalist got like a phone call just in the middle of the show and then just put it over the mic and it was so weird. But like this dude just put the phone over the mic and the person on the phone was like, hey, hello, what's going on? And then the vocalist was like, you're in a noise rock show, say hello. And then they were like, hello, excuse me, what is all this? And it was the funniest shit. We were all just going like, wait, what? Is this still the show? Is someone taking a break to take a call or something? It was so weird, but so fun.
You ever seen the movie Bad Boy Bubby?
I don't think I have.
Hold on. I'm gonna post a scene. There's a scene where it's pretty much like not the phone call, but there's just like a lot of weird shit going on like that. Hold on.
All right.
It's actually.
Oh yeah. By the way, there was this other moment where like so it was 420 on that day, so so they like I think they made like a weed rap like on the spot and it was just so offbeat. It was hilarious. Like they had no sense of rhythm whatsoever, and they were saying shit like, "Oh yeah, marijuana. I don't have enough money in my account." Yeah, it was the weirdest shit I've ever seen in my life. I liked it just because it was funny. But like the music itself was terrible, except for the bassist. The bassist was pretty nice. But yeah, if you ever get the chance to go to a noise rock show, be prepared to laugh your fucking ass off because they'll be doing some weird shit.
Makes me think of this. It's
All right. What the fuck? What the fuck? I mean, it was kind of like that to an extent, like, except just way more random and without any rhythm at all.
Okay. So a less rhythmic version.
Yeah, basically. Like the show, well, it was more of a party, but like when they played, it was just like the just craziest, just weirdest, most random shit ever. And like they were cool guys. Like they were all super chill, but like it was just it felt so weird. It felt less like a band playing and more like just a bunch of random people just fucking around and just really just chillaxing and at the same time attempting to learn instruments. It was really weird.
It sounds like you were into it.
I mean, I was into it because it was hilarious as fuck. Like
You were into it.
the music was terrible, but like it was just funny as shit. Like I liked hanging out with the band, but like I didn't. The music was garbage, but
Now
it
you're gonna
was
be-
just funny as fuck.
You're gonna be an art chick now. You're gonna get
Oh,
those
yeah.
like glasses, and you're gonna.
Oh yeah,
Start.
I'm gonna wear those giant glasses and I'm gonna say, "Oh yeah, I only like this ironically."
Yeah.
While I'm sipping on my coffee.
Exactly.
Penis?
Penis.
This is the type of
Bring
music
this.
I listen to.
Oh
It's
shit.
definitely- yeah.
Playing some guitar now. Nice.
Pretty sick riff, bro. What's the worst band you've ever seen live besides that band?
That's a good question. I have seen a lot of bands live. Let's see. I do remember. Really, I can't just give one answer. But I do remember this one band. Let's see, I forgot who they were opening for. I think they were opening for Mayhem.
Oh, mayhem.
Yeah. But let's see. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Mayhem, but so they were this local band and I'm not shitting on local bands. Like there's a ton of good shit locally. Just wherever you live, just look and you'll find it. But there was this one local band, like I think they were trying to be like super cool just power metal or something or heavy metal, but like they were just so bad. They like they were just trying to sound cool, but like they were just boring. They didn't really have skill. They couldn't really play well. They couldn't match their sound. They just weren't that good. I just didn't really enjoy it at all.
Those
Let
are
me
my
think of
favorite type
anyone.
of bands.
What?
Those are my favorite type of bands where it sounds like the drummer is unsure of himself and he's like trying to play a beat, but it's like a really shitty beat. And then you have the guitar player going.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of funny to watch, but I don't know. At the same time, it just didn't feel right. Like they were trying to be metal as fuck, but like, I don't know. It didn't feel right at all. There was just something off about them.
I'm picturing the band.
They're basically like, okay, I guess the best way to describe them is basically like local Manowar, except they don't have any like homoerotic outfits, and they're just super awkward. Basically, just imagine that, and that's basically the band I saw.
So it's pretty much they're like the virgin awkward gay dude versus Manowar, who's like the Chad gay dude that's like out and about.
Basically, yeah. That's the best way to describe them, really. They're just like, oh, hey guys, we're local and we're metal. Check us out. Dur- 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 They were basically that.
I want to see that band now.
Yeah,
Sold me on it.
I don't even know what they were called because like I didn't like them, but yeah, they would be pretty funny to see a second time. Just to be like, oh hey, you were that one band that were opening for like Mayhem, even though you sound nothing fucking like Mayhem.
I mean, Mayhem isn't that great these days.
I honestly do like Mayhem these days.
I like their first two releases, but after that,
Yeah, for sure. Their older stuff is definitely way better and more memorable. Absolutely.
When you think about it, Dead is the Kurt Cobain of black metal.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
No, it wouldn't be. Wouldn't it be like Kurt Cobain is the like Dead of grunge?
Basically, because I mean,
It's like Dead killed himself before Kurt Cobain did.
except Kurt
Oh.
Cobain didn't kill himself.
Courtney Love.
Yeah, it was Courtney Love.
I believe that he did because he wanted to get away from Courtney Love.
And he's like,
I
"He's
don't
the only
know.
way."
I mean, there were no fingerprints on the gun, and there were two different handwritings on the note, and there were like two different notes, so that's pretty suspicious.
He told Courtney Love, he was like, "You're just a hole." And then she blasted.
I mean, to be fair, like Courtney Love was probably just being like a bitch to him like the entire time. And so one day she decided, okay, I've had it with this heroin addict wannabe rock star, and then just killed him. Just hired someone to kill him.
I don't think he was a rock star. Like, as much as I
mean,
hate.
Well, it depends what you mean by rock star.
He was just like,
Yeah,
I
Cobain
feel like,
hated being a rock star.
yeah, he was kind of an elitist, like what people would be like, oh, that person's like a fucking elitist. He was like an elitist. He hated his fans. Like, that's the most base thing about him, is that he hated his fans.
What the hell? That's pretty fucked.
No, that's
that's-
epic.
He hated his fans, but he had reason to hate them. A lot of them are idiots. So hey,
Okay,
more power.
that's actually a fair argument. A lot of them are idiots.
I can respect him for that. I don't like his music, but hey, he knew what was happening.
I don't know. I think that's kind of fucked. I think you should like at least have some appreciation for your fans.
I mean,
It is
if I
kind
was
of
like in
funny,
his
like how
situation,
much. Wait, what?
if I was in his situation, I wouldn't like my fans either. I'd just be like, yo, guys are a bunch of idiots. Like you wouldn't be into my band if it wasn't on MTV like 24/7. You gotta be realistic about it. Like,
I mean, you do have a point there. I'm not gonna lie.
honestly, I would rather have a bunch of like super loyal fans that like a couple, like not a lot. Doesn't have to be a lot, just maybe enough to survive. like
Yeah.
help me survive. I wouldn't want I wouldn't want everybody and their like grandma to be into my band because they're not gonna understand where the music's coming from.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I'd rather have just supportive, loyal fans that can help me earn a living, rather than just like a bunch of fans that make me millionaires who don't even know what the fuck my music is about. I can agree with that for sure.
I don't want any fans. Like
That's fair too.
Like my music exists to hurt people.
Well, you actually fail because I'm a fan of your music, so like you
Fuck
fail.
you know.
Yep. Yeah, well,
Your music's hilarious, Scarlet. It's the funniest shit ever.
I'm surprised, like, I got fucking paid some money for my music, but it was, like, from a friend, so I think they, like, pity paid me money on Bandcamp. I
Aw.
don't think it was, like, they were like, oh, I like his music. It was just more of, like, oh, like, keep my friend stuff, and I'll, like, give him money for this.
I remember, like, in my first band, like, my first, like, hard rock / heavy metal band, like, before I was in Marine Corps, we actually did play a gig at, like, a pizza place, and we actually did make a bit of money. It was, like, I think a little over $2, so we each split, like, 54 cents each, I think. We were like, yeah, we made some money. Yeah.
That's some fucking dough. Get a
Yeah.
slice.
Those 54 cents, like,
Now
I remember when I made it, like, it wasn't about the amount, it was about the fact that we played some music and made a little bit from it. So I treasured those 54 cents until they sort of just mixed with the rest of the change I had.
now that is sex right there.
Yeah.
You should have went up to your other band members and been like, you know, I do the most in this band, so I deserve a bigger cut of this money.
Yep.
Like, give me 3 pennies more.
3 pennies, bro. I need those fucking 3 pennies. I'm the real heart and soul of this band.
Yeah, I wrote everything.
Yep.
It was pretty much me if I would have started a band.
That'd be interesting.
Your band's name is Marine Corps, right?
That's my second band, yeah. But yeah, yeah, we're called Marine Corps.
You should take some samples from Aliens with the Marines. That'd be pretty cool.
Aliens from the Marine.
Yeah, you remember like the Marines and Aliens?
What are you talking about? Is this a movie or something?
The movie Aliens.
Aliens? I've never heard of that. I've heard of Alien, but never Aliens.
The Aliens, the second movie where they got like a bunch of Marines like fighting aliens. It's like an action movie, but it's also a horror movie. You ever seen it?
I saw like part of the first one, but I got so bored that I stopped watching it.
You'll like
It
the
just
second
wasn't
one
my
more.
thing.
You'll like the second one more.
All right, yeah, maybe I'll rewatch the first one and then watch the second.
I would say you can skip the first one if you think it's boring. Like
Alright.
it's
No,
like the
to
sequel.
be fair, I didn't really give it that good of a chance anyway, because I was only like 20 minutes in. I didn't really see what most people like out of the film. So, yeah, I'll probably give it more of a chance, actually.
That one's more of a slow burn versus like the second movie where it's like a lot more is happening.
Well, cool.
But yeah, I was just like when you said Marine Corps, I thought of that. Like that's pretty funny. Like that.
Yeah, I guess, maybe. Yeah,
Like there's a scene where one of the Marines goes, "Game over, man, game over." That'd be cool, like for an intro. When you go into,
actually,
like, a
maybe.
live-
Yeah, thanks for the idea.
Better give me credit.
Alright, for sure.
Give me
No,
3
if
pennies
Peach
for
don't
that.
do it, I hate it when bands use samples for like their music.
Why?
Like that's like
You're
my,
like I hate.
yeah, that's like my one problem with both AD. Like they use samples for some of the intros to their songs.
I think samples can be interesting, because...
You're like I
I
hate
mean-
samples, but I love Mortician.
Okay, but there's a difference, though. It's like Mortician do it to like set up like the atmosphere. It's like if you're just a thrash band and you have an intro, it's like, what? You don't need this.
I mean, well, that is fair. Like, it's hard to imagine thrash metal with an intro. Thrash metal
What
is not
about-
really
what-
about intro.
What about Hellstar?
Not sure what Hellstar is.
They're like a thrash metal band, but they have one album called Nosferatu, and they take a bunch of samples from a Dracula movie and they put it before every song, and it's pretty fucking badass.
Which
Is-
Dracula movie? Does it happen to be Nosferatu?
No.
Actually, probably not, because that was a silent film.
Isn't
No.
isn't Hellstar like more so like a speed metal band that leans more towards power metal though?
Charlie,
Yeah,
you call a
kinda.
bunch
Yeah.
of thrash metal bands speed metal?
They got elements of all three of those.
Okay.
Oh, cool. I might check them out sometime. That sounds pretty dope.
Check out Nosferatu. That's their best album.
Well,
Okay.
Paige, it's only because I have a pretty strict and correct definition of thrash though.
Wait, so, yeah, what's this band called? What? Hellstar?
I'll just post it up.
Okay.
Starts off with a little guitar thing.
Okay, cool. Oh, wow, that's a sick cover. That's a nice take on Nosferatu.
Nosferatu's my favorite vampire. Next to the Twilight vampires.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Those are great, too.
Guys,
When
I'm
they
writing.
sparkle.
I'm
Yeah,
writing.
no, for real, though, Nosferatu, like, yeah, that film is legendary.
Have you seen the remake that Werner Herzog made?
No, I haven't. Maybe I'll watch it.
That one's fucking sick. Also, I like that one just as much. Like they're both like cool for different reasons.
Really? Nice. Yeah, maybe I'll check it out one of these days.
I'm gonna.
I'm kind of taking a break from horror movies for a while, though. I'm trying
Why?
to get into more other stuff. Oh, why?
Like what?
Like, I'm mostly trying to get into more, like, action stuff. 'Cause more, like, action and adventure. Because I didn't really watch a lot of action and adventure throughout my entire life. I was mostly just into horror, really.
What movies have you seen lately that are action adventure?
Here's the thing. I haven't really. That's why I'm trying to get into it. I don't really know where to start. I mean, I know I like Indiana Jones, and I like Terminator, but other than that, that's really about it. Those are the only, like, action/adventure movies that I like.
I like an Indiana Jones when the faces melt.
Oh yeah, that's sick for sure.
That's pretty metal.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Or
Not my fucking face off. It's not heavy metal.
oh, but
Yeah, that was a
No.
Roscoe reference in case you didn't know. But yeah.
I never seen that.
Oh.
Doc, did you
Oh no,
just-
it's
Did you?
so Roscoe is Roscoe's actually a dubstep and brostep artist. He was making fun of like metal fans that go to his shows that are obsessed with like his brostep stuff. Like he was basically
God.
saying that dubstep isn't about being metal because it's not metal. Like he was
sounds
saying
like-
that brostep has been going too far.
It
with,
sounds like
how-
with how far what?
Oh, he was just saying how brostep, like, so he invented brostep. He's the inventor of brostep, and he even coined the term brostep. And he's just been saying how just ridiculous brostep has gotten, and how like it's just been way too aggressive and noisy and crazy and random, and how it's like basically trying to be metal. He's trying to clarify that dubstep isn't about being metal. It's not metal at all. And he's saying that brostep is basically trying to be metal, and so
It
he
sounds
basically
like
hates brostep.
he
He
sounds like
created a music genre he hates.
he sounds like the singer for the Swans, because like when Swans first started, like I think on their like second album, they started getting like metal people coming to their concerts and like headbanging and moshing, and he would like yell at the crowd to stop. Like he's
What the
like,
fuck?
"Don't headbang and don't mosh." Like he fucking hated that.
That's funny.
They have like they're like have you ever heard of Godflesh?
Yeah.
They're like
Godflesh is like Swans but metal. So just imagine.
So I don't know who Swans are. Like what kind of music do they make?
I don't think you'd like them. Like they're kind of like very slow, kind of droney. Like they're almost like drone metal in a way. Like if they had like some like
Huh.
if they had distorted guitars, like more like heavy distorted guitars, they would pretty much be like their sound is pretty much like jur jur. It's like that
Yeah,
kind of
that-
type of shit.
Yeah, I can definitely see why they'd be against headbanging and moshing. Then, like drone fans hate that shit.
I mean, I don't know. I grew up metal, like loving metal, so I like
I don't know.
headbanging and moshing are cool with me.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, those are
I
cringe.
definitely grew up with metal, so yeah, I always loved headbanging and moshing and shit like that.
The only thing I hate is when people go Slayer, Slayer. I
Go,
don't know. It's just
why
I don't
man,
hate it.
fucking Slayer.
I just think it's funny.
I mean, it is funny for sure.
Yeah, but like what? Yeah, but here's the thing: when there's a crowd, there's always that one guy who's going to yell Slayer. Like even if it's not like at a metal concert, like I'm talking just any fucking crowd, there's always gonna be that one guy that just yells Slayer.
Nice.
No, not nice. That's cringe.
I think it's pretty funny. Just someone just randomly yelling Slayer for no reason.
Scarlet goes Scarlet.
Scarlet!
What? No.
I'm gonna start doing that next concert I go to. I'm gonna go like Scarlet.
No, don't you fucking do.
I'll do it.
No.
Yeah, metal needs to end.
Yeah,
Metal does not need to end.
Yeah,
metal
metal-
needs to keep going on.
metal needs to
cannot
die.
Yeah.
Why? There's no reason for it to die.
it's become cringe.
It is not.
Metal,
Not the
metal
good
will
shit.
die, and bro step will be the new thing.
I mean, bro step kind of already was a thing. Bro step already kind of is dying.
Now it's
I
all
mean, I
vapor
wouldn't say
wave.
dying. I mean, it's still kind of big, but like, I don't know. Bro step already had its peak phase, like
Oh.
back in like 2010, 2012, 2013, and shit.
Page.
When are we gonna get vaporwave metal?
Vaporwave metal.
There is vaporwave metal. Like there's
What the
like
fuck,
there's like
bro?
some black metal. There's like a couple black metal bands that combine black metal with vaporwave.
Of course,
Nah.
a black metal band would do that.
I want to hear a thrash metal band like incorporate vaporwave.
Actually, I can actually see that because both types of music are 80s as fuck. So I can imagine just a thrash metal band going like, "Whoa, dude, we're like trying to be from the 80s. So like, what if we took like another 80s genre like vaporwave and shit, and like made it with our music and like we'd be like super 80s, bro."
The funny thing is, I don't feel like vaporwave is 80s. Like
Well,
it's like a,
okay,
Yeah,
so
it's more
here's
so
the
like-
thing about vaporwave. Like, I
like a
never said it was
character.
from the 80s. It's like it's definitely a 2010 genre. But like, it's basically trying to be 80s.
No, I feel like he's trying to say that the aesthetic is more so rooted in like I guess the early '90s and the '80s.
I'd
I
say
feel
it's
like
kind
it-
of
I feel
both.
like it's rooted in Tumblr. Like it's like the last
Tumblr.
time I saw Tumblr, like I felt like I was looking at like a vaporwave album that like wasn't vaporwave. You know what I mean? Like they had that aesthetic more on like Tumblr pages.
I don't know. It's been forever since I've been on Tumblr, so I wouldn't
It's
really
dead.
know.
I mean, it's dead.
It is dead.
But yeah, I feel like vaporwave is like a caricature of the '80s. It's kind of like what like Zoomers think the '80s was.
Yeah, basically.
The '80s was more it was a lot of different things. People like to kind of go, "Oh, the '80s was just hair metal." It's like there's a lot of other shit besides hair metal.
Yeah, there was so much shit going on in the 80s. 80s wasn't really one thing. People are like,
Yeah.
oh, the 80s, that's all about New Wave. No, no, it was about all the hair metal. No, 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 it was all about the fucking, what's that one movie everyone obsesses over? Like, fucking Better Off Dead or something, I don't know. Something like that.
Yeah, there's like a bunch of I hate you know what I hate when I go in like old school like thrash videos and it's like why does everybody got to play like pussies now? It's all like they still use Justin Bieber even though it's like at least get, like some new people to like bash on, but they're like it's all Justin Bieber now. It's like why are you bringing like there was pop in the 80s.
Yeah,
It was,
exactly. 80s pop was
You're-
shit.
Yeah, you're comparing it to like it's like me going up to like a polka player and going like this isn't thrash metal. It's like duh. It's not.
Yeah. The polka player would probably be like, yeah, this is polka. Of course it's not thrash.
It's just a bunch of
Yeah,
fucking
that is
boomers
true.
that like don't know any like good new metal bands.
Yeah.
Because there are no good newer metal bands.
There are definitely.
Revocation's pretty sick.
Oh yeah, for sure. I love Revocation. I actually saw them live. They were opening for, let's see, I think they were opening for, it was either Cannibal Corpse or Cattle Decapitation. No wait, let's see, who was it for? Oh, yeah, they were opening for Morbid Angel actually. They came with Suffocation. That show was
Was it-
fantastic.
Was it David Vincent or Steve Tucker? Morbid Angel.
I'm pretty sure it was Steve Tucker.
Okay, good. Because David Vincent sucks now with his little cowboy hat.
Yep.
But yeah, there's a lot of good metal out there. You just gotta look. But
Oh yeah, for sure.
I
Just
have
look.
looked.
We just
It might
told
not
you,
be good for you.
Revocation, they're pretty good.
No, I mean, like,
They got-
I have looked. How do you think, like Paige, why do you think I suck Birthday D's dick so much? Because they're like, they aren't, like, good, newer metal band.
I mean,
And I'm like, Jeff, why did this band have to be just a side project? Fuck your stupid, like, radio show. Just do Birthday D full time, please.
man, you
Jim.
really love Birthday D, don't you?
Yeah.
what do you call it? Scarlet. What did I want to battle Peach on in terms of like the tier list?
boy.
Oh, see, you reminded me. Oh, yeah, we have to rewatch. Peach, we have to rewatch our fucking videos on like the tier lists we made.
When?
Right fucking now, bruh.
I don't know. It's getting kind of late. I probably gotta go soon. I mean, I'm down to do it another time, but like, yeah, this voice chat has been going on for quite a while.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, but yeah, definitely remind me another time. So, but before I go though, so what is this rewatching tier list, and then what?
It's
Oh
like,
wait, just
so basically,
I'm
take
guessing-
our. So like basically, I just pull up like a tier list video that we've done, and we see if we changed our minds or not.
oh yeah, and maybe we can have some commentary from you, Doctor Base.
Yeah, it's gonna be based.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that definitely make a very interesting time for sure.
I wanna do. I was telling Scarlett I wanna do a prog because I know Bush. Scarlett told me that you hate prog, so it's like I'm the
I
only
don't
one-
hate prog.
I'm the
I don't-
only
I
one
don't-
that like prog.
So here's the thing about prog. I don't actually hate prog. I just find most of it just really boring. I mean, there's some that I hate, don't get me wrong, but like I don't hate all of it. I just whenever I hear prog, like
You
it
go to sleep.
I just get bored out of my fucking mind. Like I mean some bands like there's a select few bands I like that are prog, but like I just can't get into prog. It's just so boring.
I feel like
I
it's
just-
because I have ADD, so it like grabs my attention because it changes all the time. That's why I like it.
I don't know. I just feel like the fact that it changes so much, it's just so random and it just kind of goes into nowhere. Like it just kind of loses touch of what it once was. Like I think the idea is interesting, uh like basically trying to be all experimental and shit. Um but it when I listen to it, I just kind of find that it just really goes into nowhere. Like it doesn't even know what it's doing at times.
I don't think that's necessarily true because they have motifs and they go back to certain themes, and if they have a singer, they have a verse and a chorus. I mean, it's more complex, so it's harder to follow for sure. But I don't think it's like random. There are bands that do that, and I like those bands, but a lot of bands.
I don't know. I've seen a lot of bands that just seem random as fuck and don't really know what they're doing and just go into nowhere. I'm not denying that there are bands with structure for sure. I'm not saying that prog isn't diverse. Prog is diverse as fuck. I'm just saying that a lot of what I've heard from it, it's just like I don't even know how to describe it. Like basically, they're just trying to just yeah. Like they're
What's a prog band you've heard?
just any prog band.
Just just any.
Well, I'll name a prog band I like. Let's see. Queensryche is pretty cool.
They're based.
Yeah, I definitely like them. They're good.
Sometimes I even hesitate to call them prog, really, because they only really had one prog album. When you think about it.
I think that's probably why I like them because they're not even that prog.
They're cool though.
Yeah.
I'm
Let me
guessing
think of a prog band I don't like. I'm not a fan of Pink Floyd. I think they're boring as fuck. Everyone obsesses over them, but I think they're boring as shit.
I like them, but I can see people saying that. I'm not like a big fan, so I wouldn't defend them.
Yeah.
Somebody can say boring, whatever.
I mean, some songs from them, they're okay, but I don't know. I just get bored as fuck with them. Like, a lot of their shit just kind of goes into nowhere.
I mean, they didn't really hit their stride until Dark Side of the Moon. Everything before that was like a bunch of like meandering experiments, like Uma
Yeah.
Guma. Like, what the fuck
Yeah,
is that?
true. Yeah, they're weird overall. I mean, I'm just overall not a fan of them. Like, they're okay, but like, God, you can't get me listening to them for like more than a half hour. I'll lose my fucking mind.
I think you would like 80s prog metal.
Maybe. I mean, Queensryche is 80s prog metal, so there might be some other
Like you
80s
got
prog
Fate-
metal bands I'd like.
You got Fate's Warning, you got Watchtower, you got Mekong Delta. Like, there's like a lot of fucking amazing shit. That's like my favorite prog metal. My favorite
Maybe I'll
prog
give
metal-
Maybe
my
I'll
favorite-
give prog another chance.
Yeah, I'd say go for the 80s stuff. The worst prog
Alright.
metal is probably Gent.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. We can all agree on that. Gent is just it's annoying, really. I mean, I don't hate Gent, but like a lot of it
The
I
new
just can't
metal of the
listen to it.
2010s.
Basically. It's just so boring and just weird and like it's honestly laughable. Like, are you trying to be metalcore or are you trying to be prog? What the fuck are you doing, man? Like, what's with all this just shit? Like,
They took
what's
all
up
the
with
wrong.
that?
They took all the wrong lessons from Meshuggah.
Basically, yeah.
What do you call it? Actually, there's something worse. I like to call it soft shredding, where it's like
Off
it's
shredding.
like yeah, it's like people tapping. I showed you this, Scarlet,
Oh,
that one
yeah.
video where it's like that tap, where it's like like they're tapping without like distortion. It's like doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. And like usually a person is like a zoomer and they have like a big sweater and they're like it's like that type of like soft shredding I'm not into. I probably hate that more than gent, to be honest. That's like way worse. I was like watching
I
a
might
video.
know what you're talking about. Maybe.
Some
I've
chick was
seen.
actually, hold on. I'll post a video. This
All
one
right.
chick who's a soft shredder, she called her song stories.
What the hell?
It's so stupid.
Yeah, after I check that out, I think I gotta go. It is getting kind of late.
Oh my god, Doc, you have to make a rant video on like soft shredding.
Oh, I will. One day.
Yeah,
Yes.
how long has this podcast been going, by the way?
Yeah,
So what I mean by soft shredding.
2.5 hours.
What the hell is this?
This is
What
the
the
new.
fuck?
This is the
Why
new
would you?
Panther.
Why would you shred without distortion? What is this? God.
It's a genre because there's like a bunch of different people doing this, so like it's a thing.
Fucking why? Jesus Christ. You don't do that. What the hell?
Sandra, I didn't expect you to be this disgusted by it!
Just
I don't-
why?
I don't blame
Holy shit.
I was the same way. I reacted the same way when I first saw it. I was like, "What the why?"
Why would you waste such talent on just non-distortion? What the fuck? Just why? God,
I don't even think
why
it's-
would you
I don't even
want
think
that to be your sound?
I don't even think it's talent because like all the guitar players sound just like that. It's not like that person doing that doesn't have a unique sound. Like it's literally
Wait, so
a bunch of
you're saying they all sound like that?
yeah, they all literally sound like that.
Oh my god. That's even worse. Jesus Christ. Oh.
They all don't have distortion. It's all that sort of sound, and it's all that sort of like it's all that sort of shit.
What is sort of fucking TikTok trend or something?
It's pretty much you could call it like TikTok shred, or you can call it I call it soft shredding because it's like they're like really soft. It's really soft sounding. I don't know.
Ridiculous. Oh man. Yeah, fuck that.
Yep. Now you have something to hate more than gent.
Ugh. I don't know. I think I still hate gent more. Gent
There-
like well, I don't know. I can't really say I hate gent, so maybe. Like I don't hate gent, I just think it's weird and just boring and just laughable. I see gent as basically a joke.
Oh, you know who's
Um,
another band that's a soft shred band? You ever heard of Polyphia?
No,
Oh, you don't want to hear them. It's like
probably not.
shred. It's shred for people that wear Supreme.
Oh god, yeah, that sounds that sounds ridiculous.
They got a song called Goat.
Oh man. Bunch of Supremers trying to shred. God
Pretty
damn.
much TikTokers.
Oh yeah, man. I love my TikTok. Watch me shred. I could just imagine that. That just sounds very ridiculous.
That's the future.
Oh boy, better not be. We need something awesome for the future. We need to make the future fucking awesome. I'm done with this pussy shit. Everyone's becoming pussies.
We need to cuck the metal scene.
We need just like I'm not gonna get into specifics right now because I gotta go pretty soon. But we just fucking need something awesome. That's basically the best way I can describe it.
I think King Buzzo from the Melvin said it best. He said, "We need less melody and more relentless pounding."
That's a fair way to put it. But yeah, yeah. Anyway, it was nice being on this podcast, but yeah, it is getting kind of late. But yeah. Thanks for having me on. It was a good time.
Mm-hmm.
It was a great time.
Yeah, I'll
Pretty cool.
I'll still be on. It's just like it's a bit late to like voice chat. But
Yeah.
see ya.
Bye.
See ya. We win.
Yeah.
Made it to the end.
I don't know. One of us has to be last man standing.
It's gonna be me.
Okay.
I drink a monster. I'm like fucking energized. I like how much. Peach was like, ew, ugh. Saw it. That was the perfect reaction.
I honestly didn't expect that reaction from her.
I wasn't expecting it, but you know, it was the perfect reaction.
Cause yeah, that stuff's like rubbish.
Yeah, dumb. They all sound the same. So what? So no more tier list?
Well, no, I just needed like a piece of content that wasn't just another tier list. But I mean, with this podcast, I pretty much achieved that. So yeah, next video is probably going to be a tier list.
That's where the bread and butter's at. That's where the money's at. Because you're always gonna have people going, yeah, I agree with that, or nah, that's fucking wrong. It doesn't make any sense. When I like watch you, your tier list, it's always like a roller coaster. Because I'm like, yeah, that's right. Nah, that's fucking wrong. Fucking idiots. That's most tier lists, though. Actually, I can't remember that one guy's name, but that one YouTuber, he's had some stupid tier lists. I think I posted them.
It was a quest for metal.
I think so. Because I think he said his favorite Carcass album was Heartwork.
Oh.
I like Heartwork, but that's not the right answer to say that's your favorite Carcass album.
Yeah, the correct answer is Reek of Putrefaction, bro.
Yeah, definitely. That's the best one. Everybody knows that. Unless you're like a fucking pleb that goes, oh, Heartwork. I would have been more impressed if he said Swan Song. I would have been like, oh shit. Okay. I could sometimes look past shit like that if somebody picks something like totally out of left field. Like if somebody was like, oh, my favorite Black Sabbath album of all time is Never Say Die. I'd be like, oh shit, that's like so fucking weird. Like I gotta respect that.
Can I?
Wrong, but it's cool.
Hey, can I show you like that post that I was talking about earlier?
Yeah.
Yeah, like that guy claiming that Sabbath isn't metal.
Yeah, let's see it.
Okay.
Did he like put like a whole paragraph for it, or is it just like Sabbath Eight Metal?
Yeah,
That's
it's a whole ass paragraph and then some. Okay, I found it. Here we go.
of course it's on Metal Archives.
Yep.
Hard to see. Hear them out. The 3 Sabbath albums I've heard. Their first 3 I do not consider to be metal albums. They're way too filled with bluesy guitar licks and hard rock chords, with only a few songs per album being metal. Iron Man, Make You Funeral, and probably Sweetly. 2 are songs that I consider metal because you can hear the guitars move away from chords and incorporate the patterns of notes that define what a metal riff is. You can definitely hear that the metal evolving and coming into its own as a genre, but for that very reason, a few of those albums are rock and not metal. There's more metal on Paranoid than there. Wait, there's no more metal on Paranoid than there is on Fool's Undertow. There's no difference between the diversity of notes played. There's just a bunch of riffless chords and double bass drum, and double bass drumming obviously isn't a defining characteristic of metal, since it's possible for metal to exist with that double bass. Historical importance I can understand, that's just fine. And I haven't heard every Sabbath album, so it's likely that they have some fully metal ones. But if we're talking about historical significance, why don't we throw corn? What? Obviously not metal, but they did a genre which massive reverberations throughout the metal world. What? So he's saying that what? Black Sabbath, like the song Black Sabbath isn't metal. Black Sabbath metal as fuck.
Yeah, I know,
Like
right? Like, I think this man's definition of metal is just like, anything that has like a bunch of notes in it.
I don't even like. There's like what?
Like, I'm pretty sure if I played like I'm pretty sure if I played like American Jesus by Bad Religion to this man, he'd be like, "Oh, there's a surprising amount of metal influence in that riff." Is like the intro riff is a pretty nerdy riff.
It's official. American Jesus by Bad Religion started metal. That's what you should comment. Should be like, Bad Religion's American Jesus was the first metal song.
The fucking no.
It would be pretty funny if he agreed with you. It's like, you got a point. I wonder if he considers Judas Priest metal.
I think, I think maybe.
Sabbath, bloody Sabbath's metal.
Yep.
The guy makes me feel like I have eye cancer now. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is why we need elitism.
No, but like, that guy honestly comes off as like an ultra elitist, like so elitist that even like if it doesn't go by his very strict definition of metal, then it's not fucking metal.
He's so elitist that Black Sabbath isn't metal.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he's also like he's like the type of person to say that like thrash metal just barely counts as metal. Because like thrash would, well, it's not very notey and it relies too much on rhythm. There's no real riffs.
He probably thinks European power metal is peak metal.
No, I think there's like there's like an outright he outright made a post stating that when he heard some power metal, he was like, "Oh, this just seems like this faster, like heavy metal with less actual riffage."
Dude, what the fuck is metal to him?
It's but I've seen like some of the shit from his like YouTube channel, and I can gather it's like to him metal is just nerdy riffs.
I bet he doesn't think sludge metal is metal.
Yeah, probably not.
Since it's pretty much just like single notes.
You fucking love Sabbath. Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Sabbath album?
Master of Reality.
That's the right answer. People try and be cool and say Volume 4, but we all know it's Master Reality.
Actually, although my top 3 like Sabbath songs come from Volume 4 and like Sabbath Bloody Sabbath.
You like Laguna Sunrise?
But that
Or Snowblind?
no, the track in question is Under the Sun.
They should have started the song because you know how like with Sweet Leap they start with Tony Iommi coughing. They should have started with somebody like snorting something up their nose for Snowblind.
Yeah.
Like somebody going. I like Sabbath Play Sabbath, one of my favorite tracks because of that riff.
Yep.
Also, Symptom of the Universe. There's a lot of good Sabbath tracks. I'll tell you, underrated album, fucking Born Again. That album rules.
Might listen to it at some point.
Like Ian Gillan, he's got like a cool laugh, like in Disturbing the Priest. It starts off with them going. It's probably the best track on the album. And then they got a song called Digital Bitch.
What?
They got a song called Digital Bitch. And then
Digital bitch?
yeah. They saw the future of like talking online. Yeah, like there's gonna be a bunch of fucking digital bitches. It's another track. I like the album cover, how it has like a little double baby.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty cool. Looking through the track name.
It's been nearly 3 hours. I think I should like end the podcast itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I told you I'd stick towards the end. But yeah, I probably should get to sleep. It's already getting late.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright, so that
Later.
was the first episode of the Poopy Cummy podcast. Yeah,
If you don't like this podcast, you're a loser.
yeah, that. No.